Open new winder. Out of the way. Put this over here. Give me that winder. That winder. So I can have chat. Chat. That's the one. Chat. All right. I am successfully logged in as chat. Waiting for it. Loading. I'm almost there. I am almost successfully loaded in as chat. There.
You said chat.
Chat.
I just think of the animation of the fucking. So I just went up and down stairs and went outside.
Here it
anxiety.
is. You have anxiety for going
brain.
outside? Damn.
Yes.
Pain.
At night.
At night.
Which is my fear.
Listen, all right, you live in the middle of Louisiana. That is a valid fear because you never know if a gator is unironically gonna fucking bite your ankle.
I do live next to the river where people spot gators.
Just live somewhere better.
Damn, look at you living over there, your artificial land that was stolen from the sea.
Yep. Fucking skill issue.
Yeah, Sana and Kobo when she was trying to teach her how to say bachad.
Fuck called.
No, bachad. Bachad. No. See. The animation is so good. Kobo loses her shit so much.
Still controlling as GM. I'm still controlling as GM. Good. Everything good. I paused this Firefox because I don't need to see my shit moving because who cares? I have my other shit going. Yes.
I'll grab a piece of pizza.
Streamlabs? Why is my Streamlabs in such low FPS? Like the visualization for my mic meter. It's kind of weird.
Pokemon.
Does my stream sound okay? Does anyone have it open and check? Like, does the audio sound
Are
fine?
we talking like Sunflora band? Sunflora frame rate? Or Windmill frame rate?
It's like 15
audio stream
FPS.
sounds alright.
Okay, that's
audio
that's
stream
good.
is fine.
Okay. I mean, as long as stream looks good, that's what's important. It's just weird that my little audio visualizer in the corner is
I don't see a problem with it.
All right, that's fine. Things can look bad for me if they look good for everyone else. But yay, yippee, hi. We're back. Oh, yippee. So, last time on Pathfinder Z, the strength of at least 6. The party defeated Froglegs and Stella. They did it. They won. They did the big character development, finished chapter 2 of book 2, and hit level 7. And then while I was on the starting soon screen, we were fumbling around with branch school downtime stuff, and that's also what all that shit in chat is. Like crafting and ritual casting and whatever. Bunch of really boring stuff that we can just skip, but it's still valid. So, you did it. You did a plot. So, party. Long rested. Feeling good. Advancing in your branches. What do y'all do on this fine morning?
I'm punching the tree outside the dorm.
Punching the tree. Oh yeah, I forgot. I was trying to do like an experimental thing with like Zoken to make him a fancy merchant. Then I realized the fancy merchant thing is lame and fancy. Whoa, excuse me.
I come skittering out of the underground dark hole.
Oh.
Wow. That's
Which is where I spent a not insignificant amount of mornings now.
Bro enjoys the whole
something. I usually come back with some spiders. It's not what I look.
Yeah, where Where are they? They're in the hole.
It's not what I'm looking for, but it is nice to find them. Good morning, Firefly.
Jetty, you here, by the way?
I had
Yeah,
food
that's-
in my mouth I had to swallow.
The legend of Jetty is muted, only this time by food.
Yes. Food. Mm. Barbara just has one knee to her chest. She's thinking, did you saw it?
I like snap a finger in front of.
Also, am I fully healed? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been days,
Yes, it's been weeks even.
weeks, even.
Even.
Good morning, Firefly.
Morning. Sorry, I was in deep thought.
It is fine. How are you doing? It's
A
been
lot,
several days now.
Several weeks, even.
a lot
Weeks,
to
days,
take in.
it all kind of flows into each other, does it not? Sorry, what did you say?
A lot of things to take in. I'm
Understandable.
finally free, and now I don't know what to do with myself. I've been running for so long.
Yeah, I mean, you were already doing things with yourself. You're here as a student. You're dating Melimby for some reason.
Oh, are you jealous? Did you want to date me? She says, standing up.
I
Hmm.
don't
Nobody walks
date.
behind you, Din.
I don't date my
do too.
clients.
I mean, you assume your clients would want to date you, but
Oh!
I mean, if whatever helps you sleep at night, I suppose.
I mean, Firefly was just suggesting it, so I think you would have
I
competition.
was joking. I was joking because
Sure you are,
you
dear.
sounded jealous to me.
Anyway, good morning.
Trust me, Firefly.
We're starting strong with the insults today.
Trust me, Firefly. Jealous of you with Melimby is the farthest thing. I would find it physically impossible to be jealous of someone being with Melimby of all people.
Hmm.
But I'm happy he makes you happy.
You know, I did a lot of scroll crafting
Hmm.
recently. Next time I'm going to create one that's like lock. Good luck getting out of your room in the morning.
See, that's how you ritualistically get a fireball rune placed in front of your door that goes off every time you try to enter.
We'll see about that. You have to get out of your room to do that first.
I have ways to get out of a room without a door. Anyways, I'm sure you two were going to be all lovey,
No, I'm
whatever.
going to bug you for next out of the rest of the morning. So, Edine, how did you sleep? Any dreams, maybe?
I don't, it's a good thing there's no more
Hey,
alignment because fucking I don't think Yadin's allowed to be at the good alignment anymore. Like fucking Jesus Christ.
Like I'm telling you a little bit of a secret. I have not been the good alignment since the start of this campaign. I have not been evil. I've been neutral.
Damn.
But I've never been good.
I'll powder puff your nose.
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, now that I think about it, the less time I spend with Edine, the better.
You didn't.
Yes.
Is everything okay?
I am fine, as Ororu would say.
How dare you?
What the fuck,
Why
dude?
is she even
Like,
there?
Yadin's
I'm
canceled.
telling Aruru that.
Yadin's
We're
canceled.
catching strays. What the hell?
Aruru, you have the strong feeling to sneeze right at this moment.
Can dolls sneeze?
Can dolls talk? Can dolls eat? Can dolls cast magic?
Well, I mean,
You
I had
sure
this.
you're okay, Yadin?
I had a similar
They have-
conversation about skeletons and being underwater. Where it's like, wait, I can cast magic, yeah, because like Sahagin and stuff can cast magic underwater. and I don't need to breathe.
Alright, where's Arudu? Did we hear that? Probably not. Well, typical lead-in interaction, I suppose.
Yeah, what the hell? Everyone just woke up and chose violence.
Hey, he didn't choose violence. Malimbi's just not letting it be.
Listen, midterms were stressful. Like
I
fucking.
literally woke up asking Firefly how she was doing.
And then
I
you
was
went
I literally woke up choosing compassion until Malimbi showed up.
What the fuck?
I mean-
No, what? You literally she was like, oh, you know, I'm fine. I don't know what to do with myself. And then you're like, for some reason you decided to date Malimbi as Malimbi is walking up. It's like what? Like, no. You didn't start it. You didn't throw the first punch.
I did start it. I will say that I started it, but I
Oh
didn't
my
wake
God.
up
You didn't.
choosing
What have I
violence.
done to you, Luke?
Exist.
Dude, you
That-
did
that
just hate
offend-
Malimbi?
That offends you for some reason?
why do you hate Malimbi so bad?
I Firefly. I don't hate Malimbi. I simply love making fun of him just as much as he does making fun of me.
You know the only reason I make fun of you is because you make fun of me, right?
I know, but you also enjoy it.
I mean,
I'm revoking
a
your
little bit.
therapist.
It certainly
Or-
goes to. It's certainly kind of starting to go to the extent where I'm starting to have to question whether or not you actually have a dislike.
Well, I suppose you'll have to find out the day that I'm looming over you with only a soothe in hand and whether I cast it or not.
It's a good thing I am the healer.
I am the one who chooses who lives or dies.
Well, I guess I will find out when I'm dying on the floor and you're standing over me with your medical kit choosing whether to heal me or not.
And I will.
Well,
Because
I
I'm
will,
good.
Can both of you
and I
calm
would cast
down?
soothe on you.
What the
You just
fuck?
need to trust me.
I
Source,
was
trust me,
poking
bro.
fun because I was poking fun because you sounded jealous to me, and now this conversation is getting a little too awkward for me
It's
at this point.
But look,
Hmm.
at this
You
point
understand-
between me and
right.
Malimbi, it's a game. Whoever blinks loses.
Can I'm still
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Dragon's Den General.
her wings just droop a little bit. I
Jesus.
is it bad that you didn't say this? That I'm so used to running now that I have the chance to slow down, it's hard to.
I think it's really logical.
I mean, you don't necessarily have to slow down. You just change your motivation for running.
I mean, if you want to slow down, then you can, but that's a choice. It's not an obligation. Either way, if you're unsure of what to do right now, well, you can kind of stay the course. You're here, you have friends, you are students, you're learning more about your kineticist
I mean,
abilities and your curse storm thing.
I'm surprised you didn't fit in another jab at me there for some reason.
cursed to maelstrom.
I do have some awareness of what I'm doing when I'm not talking about insulting you, Malimbi.
First time.
Look, the beauty of this situation is that it's all up to you.
When you're not used to slowing down, it's hard. This is the first
Hard things
time
are
I've
very.
ever had a real choice,
That's what makes it beautiful.
other than like when I ran away.
Look, you'll figure it out. And if you don't, then you don't. The world isn't gonna end.
And I mean, instead of just running away now, you could just keep running, but you're running towards something. Whatever future it is you envision for yourself. Life is short. Make the most of it. Just do the best you
You guys make it sound so easy, like it's something that you guys that I can just do.
It's not.
I'm
It's
sorry.
that it. It's not that it's easy. It's just you can't overcomplicate it.
If you think too much about it, it'll only
She's running off.
just running. She's hauling. It's not fair you have the winds to help you. Also, good morning, Zeta.
She jumps. She jumps up and lands on the roof.
Good morning.
Hmm.
What did that tree do to you?
It's just a convenient punching bag, unless you want to volunteer.
I think I'll pass. Thank you.
Very well.
Alright, so it's been a few days. It's been a fairly quiet. We've actually haven't had much to do
Far-
other than study. How have your studies been, Zeta?
It has been going well. I passed the last midterms, so I cannot complain.
Yeah, I had pretty easy time of it myself as well. Even had some spare time to craft some scrolls. Ah, I do wonder if all of this is just the silence before the storm, though.
Possibly. You never know. We are not oracles who can scry the future.
I literally can.
Shut up.
You're not here right now.
Beep.
Fireflies just Fireflies just curled up on the roof.
I think someone's having a bit of moment.
When did Firefly become a sunbathing cat?
Ever since the beginning.
I should probably go check on her.
Do you want to boost up? I can toss you up there.
Well, I mean, there is the reverse gravity pillar right there. So I mean, but let's give it a shot. Throw me. Well, not throw. You know,
Very well.
just give me a boost. Appreciate
Rolling for athletics.
it.
Roll a 1, do it. I triple dog there. Oh, natural 20!
Oh yeah, I'm up there. I'm
The
fucking up there.
rocket propelled Malimby.
Rocket out Malimby.
Uh,
Stick to the landing. Stick to the landing. Stick to the landing. And feet together. Spread the arms. There we go. That was
You okay up there? Did you
I'm
make it?
I'm perfectly fine. I mean, you really need to clean up here some more often, though.
Good.
The last time we cleaned
Yeah.
the gutters. Anyway,
You may notice a small collection of trash that definitely looks like it belonged to, oh my god, what was his name? Chizar.
Cheshire. Also, that's what he's been keeping. How does this man find anything? He's gonna leave the dust out in the. Okay, no, never. Not important. He's just gonna sit down next to her. You wanna talk about it?
You guys make it sound like it's just something that should come naturally to me. That it should just be
Well,
so easy.
to be fair, to most people it does, but then again, most people haven't gone through what you've gone through, so. The thing is, the more you think about it, the more difficult you're making. You don't have to figure it out right. You don't have to figure it out all by yourself either. Like, we're all here. We can all help you. Eventually, you just gotta do what feels right. You decide the future with this, as he points at your heart, rather than with this, points at your forehead.
You guys seem so willing to just kill her.
I definitely thought about it. At the moment, I definitely needed the moment to stay myself.
Am I too kind for wanting to keep her alive? I
No,
thought
not.
death was too easy of a punishment. You
See,
know,
that's the thing.
she'd just be.
How are you gonna sit here and say, "Am I too kind for wanting to keep her alive?" But then immediately follow it up with, "Death is too kind for her." Look, don't worry too much about it. It's just, again, like I'm saying, I just went off of my feelings, and a lot of my feelings were very angry with her. Eventually, it didn't win out. You went with your feeling. You said, "Do not kill her." You made your choice, and I hope you just don't regret it. That's all you can do. Is make choices in the moment that you don't think you'll regret.
I wanted her to understand what she put me through. That's the thing with me, is that I don't think that. I don't know if that was the right choice. She put me. She put me through so much shit, but I couldn't bring myself to kill her because I wanted her to understand what she put me through. You know?
Mm-hmm. And maybe one day she will understand. For now, she's in jail. So definitely she's experiencing what it's like to be locked up, to have your freedom taken away. It's probably the more ironic punishment. But you're still struggling with it, and you're still not quite sure what to do, what you, if you could still change it. So you gotta find an answer for yourself to the following question. Assume it's been Assume we go back in time a few weeks, and we're back at that moment. Would you do things differently?
I wouldn't leave the dorm,
No, but
but that's
assuming
the
you
only
did
thing I'd
leave the door.
change.
No, going back to the moment we had defeated her, would you do things differently?
Put her chin on her knees. No, because she needs to learn what she did was wrong.
Mm-hmm. Also, it sounds to me like you have your answer.
Looking. I just worry.
Did you say I just worry? I sound a little muffled on my end.
Yeah, lag on my end. She just said, I just worry in a very quiet voice.
Mm.
Just, what if she
Yes.
doesn't learn? What if, she ends up catching me again?
Then at least you gave it a chance. You gave it. You did what you thought was the right thing. Because here is the way I see it. Even if in the end our destinies are predetermined, what matters is how we go about it, how we reach that destination. You did what you thought was right at the
So,
moment. Even if it doesn't work out, you can just have another moment to decide how you're going to deal with it then.
so, is it bad that I feel selfish that I wanted one thing while everybody else looked so angry and wanted to do another thing?
No, of course not. There's nothing wrong with being a bit selfish every once in a while. And to be honest, I can
I
guarantee you
mean,
that in the end, not everyone actually wanted to kill her. Like I in the moment I wanted to kill her, but looking back at it, I'm glad that I didn't. That I didn't forsake the values I've held dear for the entirety of my life so far.
hmm,
It's okay to be selfish, and that is a lesson you can take your time to learn, especially after everything you've been through.
I'm still the caterpillar. Mm,
Uh,
Don't curse, don't curse, don't curse, don't curse.
for now,
Mm,
I can already imagine the day where I step outside the dorm and I see you flying around freely, happy, smiling on your face like the beautiful butterfly I know you will become. Just gonna take time.
She blushes.
There it is. That's the firefly I
Wings
know.
wrap around her.
That's the firefly I know.
so much.
Because to be honest, it's kind of cute when you're like this.
Because it's easy and it does a lot of damage.
Because it's cute.
I like seeing Big Numby.
You're not here, Ruru. You're not here. You're not here, Ruru.
Nah, that was me.
The spirit of
Back off.
Kyria overwhelms you.
She's not wrong. I mean, think of it this way. You're my girlfriend, and like seeing you all cute and flustered and blushing is, who wouldn't like seeing their girlfriend like that?
She unwraps her wings. You want to know the one thing that I realized that I don't want anymore?
What?
Remember how I said I wanted to give a scar on my face? I
Mm-hmm.
don't feel the need for that anymore.
That's good. Very glad to hear that. Very proud of you.
I mean, that's one thing I accepted because Zen said made sure that me and Stella will definitely look different now.
Yeah, that is definitely I mean, I have
That
concerns in
must
other
have
ways regarding
hurt.
that situation. Yes, definitely. It'll
With all the
probably
pain
hurt
she
now
put
as well.
me through, with all the pain she put me through, she deserved it.
It's poetic justice, I think we call it. But
Sorry for running off like that.
don't worry about it. And yeah, I guess now that you don't want to leave marks on your face anymore, I'll be careful next time. I'll try not to leave any marks myself.
She looks at Malimby. You're
He looks
different. You're allowed to. She just
well.
outright says that.
Well,
Straight faced.
now it's his turn to be at a loss for words for a little bit. I mean,
Your cheeks grow red.
to be honest,
Adorable.
I wasn't expecting you to be responding so confidently back. I kind of like it, but on the other hand, shit.
Do you like your girlfriend being confident?
Anyway, where is everyone?
God, I'm getting diabetes.
or
Yeah, we should
would you
probably
prefer me to be all
Diabetes.
shy and adorable?
we should probably move on to a task.
Malimbi will
Wow.
remember this.
Malimby will remember this.
So since then, we should probably go meet up with the others. Aruru can probably catch up. Good to hear that you had a good sleep.
Yes.
Say that tree punching.
Playing Minecraft.
Get out of my room.
Get the
It
fuck
is-
out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft.
It is rather therapeutic.
I finally said something in one like the chat, and now I suddenly get that raider. I didn't know it highlights people who are raiders in green.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is
Neat.
is It's
The
really
awkward
that
thing.
surprising that I'm that confident?
I mean,
Hmm?
it depends. In this kind of situation, you tend to be a bit of a flustered mess. So yes, kind of.
I mean, at least I don't have to worry about that part of everything.
Mhm.
So,
Now
Zenzen
I kind of
literally.
want to see how far I can push these.
which teacher do you think will want
Oh,
to win
push
today?
what?
I want to see how long you can stay confident, but maybe we'll save that for the, I don't know, during some of the later hours of the day.
Gentle swing tap on his head. Anyway, everybody's here. Glides
Zen's
down.
ears twitch.
Hi
Hears
guys.
what they were saying. It's like it's
Alright.
blurry, smug Zenzen in the
Hi guys.
background.
And she gets off the roof and starts walking closer.
Stick to the landing. Superhero
Just use
landing.
just use the pillar. The
apparently
pillar makes
hurts.
it easier.
It's fine.
Oh, that's rough on your knees.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
told
that's
that.
why I use the pillar.
So, which
Give
teacher do you...
Zenton a look of don't you dare say anything because of that smug smirk.
So, which teacher do
Smugs.
you think will want what from us today, and how will it be completely awful for us?
The bonus points.
Mm.
No, here's my prediction. It's not going to be a teacher.
She walks over and
Interesting bet.
pinches Zenzen's cheeks.
We're going to immediately get hit
Mm.
with the consequences of looking into the magistrate.
Yeah, I
Smugs
still think
harder,
that's gonna
tails
come
wag.
through the teacher. But I do think you're gonna
Pinching
we're gonna
Zenzen
get
on the cheek.
magistrate duty.
No, you don't have a. You should have a smug face right now. What did you hear?
Honestly, sometimes it feels more like we're
A little.
just the Magambias police rather than students here.
I mean, I do kind
I
of get the
heard enough.
feel. It feels like we are like we've set ourselves apart from the
Zenzen,
other
you
students.
say
We've kind of
anything,
become
you will
their
not like what will
personal
happen next.
problem solvers.
I mean, I do agree. I don't think SE or Siniwe have had to deal with crime bosses.
No,
I,
probably
l-
not.
I love how Yadin and Malibia are just talking while Firefox casually threatening Zenzen in the corner.
And look, if we didn't talk every single time Firefly did something, we'd never speak.
I know, OOC.
Which is good, but also the point.
Also,
I mean,
quick topic change. Um, I am a little bit worried about this whole Asanda thing. Not a big topic change then, but like,
yeah,
you reckon we should start taking some precautions just in case it backfires on us?
I mean, the precautions are when we know something goes wrong, we go to that mansion and kick the door down, which it probably is going to be something we're going to get tasked with by the Magambia anyway.
That's rather confident of you, to be honest.
It's not so much confidence as cosmic premonition. Maybe it's because I've been casting more and more future sight spells.
Oh, look at you.
In the same way that that we all knew that we were going to have to deal with Froglings and Stella, I feel like it's going to end up being our job to, well, deal with the magistrate. Hey, Leggett, question.
Yes.
I have this spell. Could I have casted that sometime in the last week?
Regular go activity plan in 1 week, or an event you expect might happen with a cryptic clue or piece of advice that could help with the chosen event, often in the form
And
of a rhyme or omen. Man,
by
I
that I
really
mean
wish you could have told me about
I
this
was gonna
before we
say-
started session, so then I could have thought of something cool. But you
well,
know,
I
was gonna
forgot.
say
I forgot too. I just remembered it now.
I was
Yeah.
reading that and I was like, man, that sounds like something you want to hit your GM with beforehand.
Look, look, leveling took a lot. I did a bulk of it last week, and that's when I put this spell in.
Re.
But
Re.
yeah, if you don't have anything, that's fine. That's understandable.
Damn,
I don't
unfortunately,
mean to just drop this on you. It's kind of
unfortunately, all
detrimental.
four your
yeah,
omens
I
were
mean,
lost.
you can.
Oh my god.
Only the divine omens.
Oh,
These are occults.
God. Kick.
Fucking.
But yeah, if you want to say I don't have anything for you, that's fine. I understand. I don't mean to drop this on you.
I mean,
Without
what
warning.
you can cast it. I mean, it's just gonna be less cool. I don't have a fancy rhyme or omen to think of to blow your mind with. But
Well, yeah, no, I
yeah,
mean,
sure,
I would
you
have
can
cast
cast it.
this at some point in the week, asking, hey, like about if we're going to go deal with the magistrates.
Kind of advice. The let's see. The advice you get is my fortune cookie of the day is Magistrate Asanda is confusing. I can be confused.
I'm going to just state this. How tall is Zenzen?
Knowing her mom is
where'd I
probably
put
on
it?
the taller side.
Zenzen is 4'9".
You're a legal dwarf.
Yes. Legal short stack.
I thought I put Firefly at like 5'3". She still pinches your cheeks.
I guess arm length would be pretty
not-
relatively short enough, yeah.
God, compared to you,
Yeah.
I'm Amazonian.
Bro, I'm 6 foot.
Firefly
Why is Eden so tall?
5'3".
Looks
Spider
at
car. Spider car.
car.
I mean,
Drider.
I'm tall even in my I'm like I'm like 6 foot even in,
Yeah.
in my humanoid form.
God, I have tiny girlfriend.
Tiny.
She's small.
She's the size of a normal person.
What do you mean? I'm literally 6 feet. You're trying to say that's not the height of a normal person?
No,
Yes.
the Blemby is completely normal.
5'3" is also the height of a normal person.
5'3" is also the height of a normal woman. Yes. Did you know my mom is 5'2" and my sister is, I think, 5'5"?
I had
I
a
don't know.
coworker who's 4'9",
Jesus Christ! Someone that's
That's
shorter than
Zenzen
Kobo.
Zenzen
and
high.
she was 17 years older than I am,
Damn.
Damn.
and was still hot as fuck.
Hit the no. Okay,
Wow,
I'm
you
joking.
bet-
I'm joking.
wow, you bet
I
Zenzen.
want to finish that one.
Right? Like, I mean, like, it's funny. Yeah, Firefly's 5'3". Still the tallest woman because some people are undecided in the party.
I remember when Saya was a normal height, and then you decide, no, I want to be fucking 700 inches tall or whatever the fuck.
Okay. She was, I think, did I start at 5'11"? And then I gradually had her go up to 6'3" over the course of like a year or two in the campaign, and then she got enlarged, and it was 169 inches. 14'1".
Firefly just pinch.
Oh, good morning, Arudu.
Zenzen picks up Firefly
Just
more,
trying to
but, like,
hold Firefly
by the legs and hold her straight up, like above her head, so you can't reach her anymore.
Looks like everyone's all here.
Because
Bench
Zenzen has,
down.
Good day, let's do it.
Pinch.
Your study's been going well, Arudu?
Ree.
no,
I can still bend my waist, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
I mean, like she's holding you like fucking
Back
in
out of it.
Zelda when Link holds a pot. It's straight above head.
Welcome back out of it.
The way Link holds things, bro.
How? No, you were holding Firefly as he held Ruto in in the belly.
Yeah,
of the
fucking
Great
Rudo.
Ship.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I hate Jabu so much.
The way Link holds things.
That man has the muscle in his arm of a fucking like world's champion.
Bro, did you
Arm
see the
wrestler.
fucking like flail he had in Twilight Princess?
Yes.
Like, I have literally seen someone get stuck in that like temple where you get that item because they didn't realize they could interact with the giant fucking wrecking ball on the ground. They like left the room, walked around, were like, "What's happening?" Then came back and fucking
Bruh.
finally accidentally made contact with it, and it was done. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Also, that's one of the few Zelda games where there's no strength upgrade. That's just his strength. There's no Goron bracelet. There's no silver or
No,
gold
he
gauntlet.
just does it. That's also the game where
He
you
just-
do the
that just-
Goron fucking sumo wrestling.
True.
Yes.
Man, being a fucking farmhand is apparently makes you a fucking absolute giga chad.
I mean, back-breaking labor every day.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Then it immediately puts Firefly down. Standing next to Ruru, her tail's wagging.
What?
What?
The way you worded that sentence,
Up Firefly to keep her away.
my first thought
Cheek pinch.
was that you were saying that Aruru's tail was wagging, and I was like, what?
No, Zen, no.
Bro.
Maybe
Stands next to
metaphorically?
Aruru, comma, her tail is wagging.
Metaphorically, maybe. I don't know.
Metaphorically, I don't know. Alright. Well, party. Let me make sure that my many chests have been fucking... Oh, no. I still have one more of my many chests.
I have mini chest. Well, I have
Mini
much chest.
Yes. Damn it. I have to make a custom item because they can't ever use their standard treasure items whenever they add treasure to a thing.
Well, there's Anime Tailwag has a plethora of like S tier gifts here. Let's go.
Yep. Gotta do the classic, the Senko song. am I
Senko,
right?
Holo. God, I forget her name. Blanca. I forget the hell her name is from Danmachi.
So,
Tailwags.
have we had enough shenanigans for one morning and ready to move forward in life?
Yes.
All right, you guys go through a relatively normal amount of school day, and then you're called into Jantima's office for a conversion. So, party. Let me go back to fire dormitory on my screen here. Grab you one, Janatimo. Alrighty then. Grab my script. So, y'all saunter on into Janatimo's office, and he says, "You, good morning. Hope your studies are doing well." Now, I told you all I would follow up with you after I figured out what to do about the magistrate mayor, and that time has arrived. After speaking with the faculty, we are in another position where taking direct action could be politically harmful. Ntambu has a leadership separate from the Magambia, and we respect that independence. Conversants can more easily inquire and take any necessary action without the political risks. I know that you can handle yourself in challenging situations, so I feel confident sending you in our stead. We don't know what awaits you at the Magistrate Mayor's mansion, but something villainous is going on there. You feel prepared for this task.
Call it.
Well, so we have to go to the magistrate's abode and then just have a look around, see what's going on.
Yes. If you find nothing amiss, nothing's amiss, and the mystery grows ever more mysterious.
And
But
you reckon they're just going to let us in?
well, I'm uncertain. I will leave that to your discretion, whether you sneak in to take a moment to look around or use diplomacy at the front door. And if things are seeming quite villainous, even at the front door, well, I will let discretion guide whether or not force is needed.
Hmm. Alright, it's a rather open-ended request. I guess, given any of the investigation you've done so far, is there anything in particular, any sort of hints, clues that we might need to look out for?
Well, as usual, I'm more interested in your theories about this, conversants.
From
Hmm.
well, the magistrate mayor has, according to Froglegs, been a bit of a criminal for a while. Um, there may be something magical behind it, but I think it's just, for now, my assumption is just they're very manipulative and have been manipulating the people and their position to appear much more benevolent than they actually are while doing tons of
Can
illegal
I
things.
can I like make a society check or something to recall on whether or not Asanda has always been like this?
There's
Sure,
also
yeah.
the
You can do Nantambu lore, society, whatever.
I don't have an Entambu lore, so society it is.
there's also the
I can
angle of
think sometimes.
the serpent folk that we met here. That Mara Sunday was clearly involved with.
Alright. Marisanda has been kind of honestly a popular political leader in Nantambu. Before this debacle of their mansion being flooded and damaged canal and nothing getting done, Marisanda was very well liked and usually did whatever the community like needed or wanted of them.
Hmm.
Generally, a forward-facing politician.
The thing is that this all seems to be kind of out of the blue, as they've always been well liked and honest, as far as I'm been able to find out. That said, maybe they've always been this kind of self-centered person. They've just been hiding it very well, and something has happened recently, or some opportunity came along that forced it open. But Eden has a point that is still the angle of the serpent folk. It would be very interesting if this is a very wild guess with no evidence or anything. But what if Asanda has been replaced and someone is impersonating?
From what I understand about serpent folk, that's not unlikely.
Like,
The question will be whether they were
to what
replaced
end?
by a time where Marisana was still liked, or by the time that they were already quite criminally active. We don't know if that's something that, if they are replaced, was uniquely the serpent folks thing. Well, ultimately, We knew this was gonna fall on us.
Tends to.
You've been some of our best acting conversants in a while. Choice was
Well,
clear.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence. I do hope that at some point, uh, with this type of, well, essentially law enforcement stuff kind of begins to become a bit less of a consistent event.
I
We
mean,
came here to the Magambia to learn magic, and while
well,
we certainly want to help the community, at some point it feels like it might be all we're doing, less than focusing on our studies.
I mean, I think the baseline we all hope for peaceful times in any shape, way, or form.
Yeah,
It's just, unfortunately, we live in interesting times.
Yes, I think Malimbi has a good point.
certainly.
We live in interesting times, yes. But, in general, the Magambia is not just about learning magic. We are no wizard's college.
Welcome back, Jerry.
We are the Magambia. And the Magambia, we rely on the community and, well, old Mage Tembe's teachings. It's why we specialize in not just arcane, but also primal magics. It's about understanding between us, people, humanoids, and then nature and everything tied together, how it all blends. And
Yeah,
for
you
us,
did. How
right
have you
here,
been
right
doing?
now, is a blend of students, politics, and the society that we live in together. While we do live in interesting times, this is, without a doubt, unequivocally, something that falls into the motto of Magambia, relying on the strength of the thousands that came before you.
Or in this case, the strength of at least 6.
Yes, we are going to rely on the strength of at least 6 to figure out what's going on with Mayor Asanda.
It's fine. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. It's just
I
I don't
could
know.
make a comment here, but I'm not going to for professionalism's sake.
Save it for the dorms.
Just remember that we don't know how many more people there are working behind the scenes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Fireplace.
I'm not
Really?
going to send you in there empty-handed. I actually do have something for you all. He kind of turns back to unlock a cabinet and then opens it up, and you can see in it is just like racked with like scrolls top to bottom. So, I think I can afford to distribute to each of you a 4th rank spell scroll, or lower if you prefer. Any spell you
take
can
it
think of,
for-
any of the common ones for the common curriculum.
Oh God. Oh God, you're
I
dropping
wouldn't
this on
know
me.
what to do with this.
Hmm.
Are you sure? I'm certain that you, Firefly, you have studies in arcane, yes? Trust me, the incantations when you deliver it through a scroll, if you haven't yet tried to use one in the field, are quite straightforward. As long as you have a baseline understanding of the arcane or primal arts, oh, I even have some occult scrolls in here, you'll be able to do it. In general, though, I do recommend some more defensive choices amongst here. Things that come to mind: clairvoyance, unfettered movement, restoration. I think those would serve well.
Hmm.
I'd most likely just take a healing spell and probably give that to Zen then, but I have been working on a spell that has to do with mud.
Mud.
She blushes.
Telepathy could be useful, but hmm,
Mm,
At 4th level, you also get fly.
Like he runs his finger across the like labelings, and it's like telepathy, Yidin. I do like where you're thinking with that.
No, I think actually
Why would be
Dimension Door
useful
would be
in that
better.
case somebody who could fly, like Stella, but mm,
What? Down a
I
chest in front of him.
don't know what kind of spell I'm thinking of. What spell
Yeah,
I
what did
want?
you say, Firefly?
She was saying like I wouldn't know exactly what kind of spell I want. She's like half thinking.
Hmm.
Mm,
Translocate is the name
I
of the
mean,
spell. Alright, Yidin is chosen. Translocate. Oh.
Trans.
Trans.
You know, it's
Trans.
this it's clearly it's a spell that's made for me.
I cast a spell and I know Yidin's right next to me.
oh my
Fucking egg. How
god.
dare you? How dare stuff
Egg.
call me egg? Just because I chose translocate.
Wow.
I'm thinking
You're
clairvoyance.
speaking of stuff. Who was making the box talk?
That's obviously Kyria because only
Yeah,
she
I
would say
mean,
that.
you know, I had to call it out without, you know, calling it out specifically. All right, you know, all for it.
Wow.
Stuff.
Assuming it's me. How fucking rude.
Hey, I'm not assuming. I'm
To be fair, it's
fucking
either you
calling
or
you
Shin,
out.
because you're the only two being quiet right now.
And
I
I
don't
know
think it
you.
was Shin.
I know
Nope.
you, Kyria. I'm calling you out.
Exactly.
I mean, I haven't said anything in a while. No one's suspected me.
You
Perfect.
literally just spoke. What do you mean?
I mean, I've been. I mean, that's.
You've been making noises,
pretty
and I know you can
quiet.
only think of one thing at a time.
Sachi, he was the little shit.
Sashi, if it was you, then you'd be a hypocrite.
What?
Because you're just as bad as me
No,
right now.
shut up. Anyway, I'll take a
The-
heal.
Okay, so here's an
Il-
interesting bit. For clairvoyance, you create.
Scrambled egg?
You can do.
Heightened.
You
Fourth.
can create an
Scroll.
invisible floating eye at a location within range, even if it's outside your line of sight or line of effect.
Yeah. Thank
The
God.
problem is,
A
I only
spell
know how
that
to
calls out the fact that it ignores those things.
So if I were to take clairvoyance, can I literally just be like, all right, I'm gonna create this eye in a soundless basement. Let's see what's going down there.
You have to know where it's gonna go, but aside from that, there's no limit. So if you want the clairvoyance, ta-da.
That might be useful. I'm also thinking fly, to be honest.
Fly,
But
fly like an eagle.
I was
So that's
considering maybe
hmm,
getting what was it? Draw the lightning might be a useful spell.
wait,
ooh, draw the
wait,
lightning. That's a little spell. Arcane primal.
Because
Yep.
Firefly can already fly, quote unquote, 15 feet, and then land.
Yep. Draw
So
the
she's
lightning.
fine. Um, if you're wondering
Targets
why I
one
chose,
creature that is either taller or higher than you. A very funny spell on a Ruru because it hits everyone.
if you're wondering
Okay.
why I chose that specific spell, I can explain my logic. Looks at Limby and the others.
No.
for which spell?
Draw the
Draw the
lightning.
draw the lightning.
I know of that spell actually. Okay, explain to me why and in what situation. I'm curious to hear this.
Well, I don't. As long as nobody's none of the group is taller, and the creature we're fighting is taller than us, then the lightning will strike them. I think since most of the time we spend most of our battles on the ground, it'd be just a useful spell to have just in case there's something above us. Like the drakes, for
Sure,
example.
the only thing I foresee with this is that most of the time, and especially in this circumstance, if it does come to combat, we're going to be fighting other humans and medium-sized creatures. We should make
I
using this
mean,
Zeta stands right next to Firefly,
I
showing
mean,
his 7'11" height.
I mean, it doesn't mean I have to use it on a person at the same time.
Yeah, I'll just take clairvoyance.
Alright, yeah, I already threw it in the box.
I'm
Clairvoyance.
looking
I'm-
around. There's so many I could take.
I will be taking the scroll of blur.
Blur? Interesting.
Interesting.
Interesting choice. I don't know.
Firefly.
It's like a
Firefly.
second level scroll. You can pick that up pretty easily for yourself.
Firefly just blushing.
Mm.
I mean, you can take it if you want.
It can be heightened up to
to
4th level, I will point out, which does matter for, you know, like things like dispelling and whatnot, and anyone that tries to counteract you.
fair.
I just thought it'd be a useful spell since
Yeah.
well
4th rank.
Well, you very much
Yeah.
can.
I mean if Zeta uses it, well, I don't think Zeta can, but if I stand on Zeta's shoulders and then use it, anything above me that's already flying will be struck. I can focus on
I
them.
mean, you don't necessarily need to stand on Zeta's shoulders for that, because anything that's flying above you is already above you and it's gonna get hit anyway.
I know.
Now, what we could do,
I'm only really good with my I'm only really good with my element. I'm not well.
no, I know,
Spells confuse me. I'm sorry.
it's okay. No, it's fine. I'm
back.
just take the scroll, take the spells you think are the feel right. You know,
Just
and then we can.
looks at.
Just quick.
Also, can you climb, Gideon, using your
Uh,
spider form?
Do you mean like can I skitter up a wall or can I just like climb like a regular person?
Skitter up a wall.
Then no.
That's hmm.
From what I understand, some Anadi learn how to do that. I have not.
Sticks her tongue out. That's annoying.
Uh,
But also
it
useful
may have
information
something
to
to do
know.
with the fact that I've been less in touch with my Anadi cultural roots compared to some, or most Anadi. Truly, honestly.
Alright. So. Zenzen took heal, Zeta took blur, Firefly took draw the lightning, Limby took clairvoyance, and Yidin took pick yet?
Trans.
Translocate, right?
Yes.
So,
Arudu hasn't picked
Aru,
something.
Kyria, you get a 4th rank spell scroll. What would you like it to be?
Give me a very quick second.
Alright, no problem. Janatimo does recommend taking things like, where was the list? Clairvoyance, Freedom of Movement, Restoration. I think it's Unfettered Movement now.
Restoration. Why would that be recommended? What does that do at level 4?
It restores you.
Oh,
It's really good.
lessen the toxin by 2 stages, and it can also cure drained and doomed. Oh, fun. If that's recommended, that's gonna be fun.
You know what? I think I'm going to actually. I'm thinking it might be a good idea to shore up one of the areas my spells doesn't cover offensively. I want Phantasmal Killer.
Jad team was gonna look at you and be like, "Excuse me? Are you sure?"
That's a
My
Like,
repertoire of spells typically goes up against the reflexes and fortitude of most of my enemies.
this is a spell with an instant death, doesn't it?
I.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It,
Ooh.
I know.
he pulls out another key and then like goes down into the like a lower cabinet and locks the door and is like, "Be extremely careful with this spell."
Of course.
Scroll is in the box. Ta-da.
Mine.
Phantasmal
Just-
killer.
just-
I want kill! Teacher, I want to kill!
At the
No,
Megambia,
listen. Okay, listen. Aruru is a Tempest Sun mage, and a magus at that. She knows exactly what her job is in the group and at the Magam. So, being able to hit the one fucking roll that she can't normally and possibly successfully defeat the fucking thing that's weak to that roll if it is a threat to her party. Just
You know,
seems
we-
ethical.
that makes perfect
No, we get
sense. It's just, well, you could have also picked like confusion or something. You know, it serves the
No.
same like job, but it's like,
No,
all
no,
right,
no.
if
The-
you
the-
want.
the only thing I'm thinking is that it's just really funny that you're at the Megambia where they preach like non-violence, even almost, or at least non-lethal. You don't kill, and then the teacher a teacher
Like-
offers you a scroll, and you just go, "Yeah, I want something with an instant death effect."
It's like you walked up to like your like let's say like a police officer in the
Really
armory or whatever, and then it's like, well, what do you need? It's tapes or stun batons, you know? And then you're like, I want mustard gas. It's like squint. What?
Okay.
Maybe
out
not
of
that far, but
out of character, the way Aruru sees this is she is being offered a tool. She does not have to explicitly use
Yeah.
this tool in the activity that she is about to go interact with. And instead, this is now a resource she can use at an appropriate time.
oh, got the hiccups.
Yeah,
If she needs to tase people, she can already do that.
Yeah. Oh God, I got the hiccups bad. Holy fuck. Oh. Okay.
That's preaching non-violence to a Tempest Sun mage, KW. They literally protect people through violence.
Violet. Listen, that's the last resort. Okay. Oh. All right. With that, you're armed, equipped, and I presume ready to investigate Asanda's manor. Good luck, Asquin Bosons.
They're as good as ready.
ready as we'll ever be, I suppose.
Okay, we'll take
Should
like
we
a
really pick up some
quick
sort of
break because
attacking
I need to get
skill?
rid of these fucking hiccups. But activate the scene.
Drink some water.
Ooh, and drag
Get some
y'all
help.
in. And I love it when they have like these things where you walk up to the front door, but then they like leave only 2 squares of like distance between the door and the edge of the map, so then like you have to awkwardly get really fucking close to the building.
Alright, so there's a bunch of lizardmen out there. And a human guard.
Yeah, and we're gonna pause because holy fuck, I need I need a drink. Jesus
For
Christ.
some reason, I think the human guard is also a lizard.
Yeah.
Ooh.
When you hover over it, it shows something else for the full art.
Chet has a comment about Firefly.
Chat
Been
has
there
a
for a
comment
while.
about Firefly.
Yeah,
Since diplomacy
Titan.
doesn't work, I have group coercion, so it can...
What?
Oh,
One-shot
your
Titan
your
said
friend
talking
One Shot
shit.
Titan. Poor Firefly might get the good old hiya in a second.
Hiya.
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 Ryan!
Hiya.
Seriously? I know you.
Hiya.
Fuck.
Hiya.
He
Why are white people so afraid of flavor? Use the right amount, not the white amount.
Wash your rice.
No. Let me clarify. One Shot Titan's a friend of mine.
We
Yeah, we
figured
know.
that was the case, yes.
Fucking hell.
We do
Hell.
catch on at least a little bit quick.
Stella was very fuyo. Oh, hi, the fuck. I'm
Hi-yo.
tired. Shut up. I said the reverse one.
We will be right back.
I meant the other one. Fireflies fuyo. Stella is hiya. Oh, he said during the link segment when I was picking up Firefly like a Zelda pot. Did it? Shot. Hey, do I have an emote? I'm pretty sure I have a emote with link. Yes, I have at least one. There. I have a shitty death.
Speaking of washing your rice, by the way. Fucking funny TikTok I found.
Yes, that's what it's from.
Does TikTok also have an FX
Probably.
or a VX?
It doesn't work. It had a VX, but it doesn't work anymore.
Is it bad OOC that I want Firefly to steal from this guy?
From
Yes.
the mayor? I mean, that
well,
depends.
This guy. No, but yes.
It depends on if the mayor is like actually evil or if they're just replaced by a serpent folk.
If they're actually evil,
Then
Firefly would
then
steal
you
from
can
them.
steal from them.
Just make sure Zeta doesn't find out. Yay!
And then you have to roll for her deception. Or no, stealth.
Mm.
Anyway, you wash your rice until the water comes out clear. So, are we actually approaching the front door? What are we doing here? We're going stealth right away, or are we trying politics first?
I vote politics.
Like, what are we even gonna say? Like, hi, can we come in? We need to inspect your
Look,
house.
if you have serpent folk guarding your door, diplomacy is broken down.
Like, I don't see a way for us to make this look favorable when we try diplomacy.
So
To the
it's like,
point
okay,
where they will cooperate.
Serpent
Mhm.
Folk were maliciously trying to do bullshit in the Megambia, and now we find them out outside your
Well,
house.
these
Well,
are lizard folk. What we found was
lizard
serpent
folk.
folk.
Oh, I
At
didn't know
least
which one it was. I wasn't looking.
They look more like lizard folk, these guys, rather than serpent folk. That said, if we just hold off in the distance, we can have Mullimby roll esoteric lore on these motherfuckers. But yeah, I don't foresee us getting in here through diplomatic.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, hello?
Hello.
Oh! Like cool little transition. Oh. And this song is loud. Throw it all the way down to like 10%. Normally I mix it at 15. Alright. Team, is everyone here? Is everyone back from our short break?
Yes.
I'm here.
Roll call. Jetty, Kyria, Shin.
I'm here.
Jetty, Kyria.
I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna
Kyria.
BRB and get my refresh.
Alright, Musashi's refreshing. Hooray, okay, that means we're all here and then Musashi will refresh. As we will start this off with a RP encounter. Yes, yes.
Well, we're not immediately striding up to the front door.
Alright. You're not actually at the front door. What do you guys want to do? You see that Marisanda's manor is a bit wet around the land here.
A bit wet around the land.
Bit wet.
Alright,
Firefly
it has
is
been
going
flooding.
to. Firefly
Can
is
I-
going to just separate from the group before they
she's
can even
in-
get to the front door.
Alright, good luck. Man, I should have picked that status scroll that lets me know all my party members' status and location for the next.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell.
Discuss with the party what we're doing before separating.
See, that would be smart. That's not what we're
Yeah,
doing.
but you know, RP reasons. Firefly doing Firefly things. Who's very in character. I'm going to see these guards standing outside, right? Before we approach.
Yeah.
And I assume that these are lizard folk rather than serpent folk. I can I can tell the difference, or do you want me to roll something?
Roll knowledge.
Alright, time to roll esoteric lore because it works on creatures without the penalty.
Bum, bum.
32.
Alright. These are granite scale serpent folk.
Granite scale.
Granite scale, yes. And I suppose you get all your other fucking Eric lore bullshit when that happens too, right?
So they are serpent folk.
Yeah, their weakest save is will. And you don't learn resistance, right?
No, not. Well, I mean, I'm like, this is just a normal recall knowledge check. This is not the exploit vulnerability, so it's like.
Right.
So
you
you
decide
would
what you wanna
probably
give
get
me and not.
resistance.
Yeah. So their lowest save is will. They're serpent folk. They're most known for their, venom. This will enfeeble you and damage you.
Let's go. Oh. Everyone, these serpent folk outside the gate. Particularly this of the subspecies of granite scale serpent. God. Quite strong physically, mentally not so much. Careful of their venom. More importantly, though, the fact that they are serpent folk, well, that just feels to me like our odds for a diplomatic solution increased.
Honestly, attempting a diplomatic solution is already foolhardy when it is dealing with serpent folk. And, well, even if it were to work, by the time that we make it inside, we probably would rather have dealt with the things that are at the front door that will then come after us from behind. When inevitably diplomacy breaks down.
I would say we at least make an effort to try.
There's no point, like, you
There
don't,
is always a point.
you don't,
Limpy
just
just hears
walks
a
up.
quiet whisper before you fully get close. Well, I don't know if you guys are actually gonna try to be diplomat. Let me know when it's good. I'm watching.
All right.
I'll
And
give.
silence.
I can reply back to this one, right?
Yeah, you
It
can
works
reply. It's
like
like
a
the Master's
message.
cantrip.
I'll just be like, I'll give a sign. You'll know it when you see it.
All right.
Zeta, before you walk up to them, can we discuss what we are going to tell them?
For the record, I think it's a bad idea to talk to them, but if you were going to, having a plan is a good idea.
We can introduce ourselves as emissaries of the Magambia, and we are here in behalf of the Magambia to
So do-
discuss that uh, we have a certain information that pertains to uh, their involvement in the happenings recently in the Magambia in
So
That is
regards
a
to
you
great
want
way
to
to
give
get them
away
to attack us.
the element of surprise, assuming that they are indeed our enemies because they have tried messing with the Magambia so far. What makes you think that giving our cards away now won't immediately lead to them attacking us?
there is no guarantee, but if they attack us,
I
they will be
understand.
making an enemy of the entire Magambia.
I understand that they
They've
are
already done that.
not that it is not a guarantee, but they are
Um,
already kind of our enemy at this point, given the fact that they have infiltrated the Magambia
Okay, listen.
and that they have
If they are
forsaken
provoked
their
into attacking
people.
us first, then at least we will have the truthful memory of them attacking first, and not
No,
nothing can be twisted in us like storming the
Look,
building.
unfortunately, we're dealing with
Of a
people
road official.
powerful enough that the truth doesn't always matter.
the fact of the matter is these are serpent folk, and I'm not. They're a species of intelligent creature that is culturally completely hellbent on the complete subjugation of any
No.
other mortal humanoid life.
Now,
There's,
I do.
there's no point to arguing with them. They're not open to
That said, they are
the idea
working
of
for someone that
coexistence.
is. That they are working for someone that is potentially not a serpent, folks. So, if
If
Mr.
serpent
Defender
folk
has
are at
not
the
been,
if serpent folk are guarding the door, then whoever they are guarding is not a human.
it's a possibility.
That's a wild assumption.
Now, Zida, I do hear your arguments, to which I want to raise the following counterpoint. If a fight does break out here, it won't. They won't give us the opportunity to get in quick, which means that the ones we are really after might be getting away or even destroying evidence.
We're not here for evidence.
In the long run, it is less efficient, and it might lead to evildoers getting away with things they otherwise wouldn't. Does that make sense to you?
Violence should be the last resort.
I know, but
If
unfortunately,
it's
it is not up to
if
us
we
to
can
decide.
open up with diplomacy, at least try to speak with the person inside.
There is no real
That
reasoning
is
for them.
that
I would
is
like
rather a bigoted conclusion.
It's not because of what they are, it's because of their culture. That is
I-
what
I-
serpents
That's
folk
still
are.
pretty bigoted, you done.
I would still like to use diplomacy, don't get me wrong. But the thing is, I don't think what you are planning to tell them is necessarily the right. Unfortunately,
I
I
don't know.
also can't come up with another plan.
They are individuals, they deserve the right for appropriate conversation and the ability to make the choice to aid or to hinder us. That is their right.
That's a choice they've made long ago.
We
That
could
choice, they're allowed
approach
to rectify at any moment. That doesn't give you the right to be a judge and arbiter over their actions and behavior.
we could just approach them and ask to speak with the person inside, or
Exactly.
they are under suspicion and not directly accuse them that they are involved. They can always
I
answer our questions
I'm not
untruthfully.
I can agree
That
advocating
with
is
for their
expected.
I'm not advocating for killing them or anything like that. I am advocating for that we take them down and we can sort out whether they might want to change their minds after that. Because I think in all incredible likelihood they will simply attack us the moment you try to talk to them. Or
I
worse, you actually
It is
succeed in talking
better
them
if
to
we
leave.
are being
And
on the defense rather than being offensive. Because
I
if
have
we do attack them first, they will make it that Magambia is the aggressor in this case
I
when
do
we
have
are
to
just defending ourselves.
I do have to agree with Zeta in the fact that as of right now, whatever is going on with Asanda is supposed to still be in the shadows. Attacking us does bear the responsibility of putting their schemes out in the due
even
to
if we were
Trembesta.
to attack them and we somehow fall, do you think that that's going to change something for Magambia? It won't.
Diplomatically, it would not look good to other nations.
I think if we keep
Diplomatically, no other nation would care what you do to serpent folk.
That is rather bigoted, don't you think?
Look,
We are not here to be
if this was
judges.
any other species, if this was any other people, then I would agree. But these are like these creatures are culturally like the Ogolthu. They are
no, but
supremacists.
I know, but they are also not idiots.
No, and
Give
they
give
see
them
themselves as currently ruling Nantambu. They're not going to give that up.
I'm not so sure about. They're not quite ruling Nantambu yet.
Well, whatever their plan is, they're quite
Come,
close to it. I don't see them giving anything up for avoiding
you
confrontation. They will
you
fight.
stay you stay hidden then and prepare just in case. I also am skilled in diplomacy. I'll go with Zeta, and we'll just see how things.
Alright.
As long as we keep our cards somewhat close to our chest, there is still a chance. Does everyone agree with that?
When it turns into a fight, we will take them down so that we can tie them up. And if you wish to try and get them to change their minds, then we can do that after. But I fully expect this to be a when it turns into a fight, not if. I wish you the best of luck.
That was rather unhelpful.
I'm starting to wonder if perhaps Yidin has some sort of past experiences with.
It is possible, but it also clouds his judgment and their judgment. We are here not as aggressors. We can just make an
Hey,
inquiry
Copter,
with.
can I start setting up?
What would you like to do?
Basically, Firefly's just gonna sneak in. Not like she's trying to sneak towards a window so she can peek in without being spotted.
Scouting.
Zeta, would you do you mind if I do the talking, or would you prefer to do the talking, Gus?
We'll let you lead the talking, and then I will take over if things don't work out on your end.
Fair enough.
All right, let's cover Firefly's scouting before you
Yep.
walk up to the front door there.
Sure.
You didn't get back in your designated box of confines of the map.
So you can actually see.
Fair. I was just doing it to amplify that I will be holding back for a bit.
Okay. So, Firefly. At least in this front sort of lobby area of the manor, all the curtains inside the windows are drawn and all the windows are closed. In fact, most the windows in this front room are not the kind that can be opened.
Then Firefly. Can Firefly go like back away and then sneak around to the other side?
Sure. You can go wherever you want.
She's basically just looking for a point of entry so she can look in.
At least in these front
not-
areas, like this, like if here, like can I? Yeah. So, like this front area is more the same, right? Where it's like it's all closed off, the windows do not open, and the curtains are drawn, which is not illegal, but it's a little sus that all of it is closed up
Are
like
any
that.
of the roofs low enough for Firefly to?
You are an air kineticist. You have effectively unlimited flight out of combat, so you can get to the roof. I'm not going to move you there because, of course, the map isn't designed for that. But yeah, you can get
Basically,
to the roof.
Firefly's trying to be as quiet as she can, so she's basically just trying to be as quiet as she can without alerting the guards she's nearby.
All right.
So-
So you get up to the roof. What would you like to do from there?
She's just quietly looking for a window to peek in. She's trying not to be spotted. She's just trying to scout,
All right.
figure out if she can see anything.
Left or right side? Pick one.
Left side.
All right. As you creep along the roof and then peek over the edge to the bottom, you see something. You do, in fact, see something. Peek over, you see a broken down wall from presumably flooding, and you peek in and you see a giant emperor cobra.
Oh,
Firefly immediately lets everybody know about that. There's a giant cobra on the left side, so be careful when you enter. Fuck, this thing's huge. Like, not actually saying it, but being as quiet as she can.
You whisper on the wind. Lovely.
Yeah.
avoid left.
Holy shit, this cobra's huge. She's gonna move to the right, as quiet as she can.
Alright. Bup.
I'll let you control my token, so
Yeah,
do whatever you
so
want.
I gotta do you like this so you don't go through the manor as you float through the fucking walls. Alright. On the right side, you see a giant fucking alligator.
Right side. Entry in the right side's no good either. There's a giant croc in the water. It's peeking over.
Oh.
And what's interesting though is this gator as it's like kind of nesting in the water here. It's like playing with like a drum, like a drum you would play like an instrument, and it's like kind of like poking at it, and it's like it seems to have also like several other like drums and instruments just kind of in the water next to it.
I just got a useful skill for this. Is this a wild creature? Can Firefly tell that?
Let me
You wanna
double
try and
check.
claim it.
Is it a wild creature?
Yes!
Wait a minute.
Is it a wild creature? Because Firefly has to be a tame animal now.
feel like you might want to
Ooh.
read Tame Animal because I feel like there's a
Oh.
little stipulation there that you might have missed.
Email.
As long as the animal is not
Isn't actively
outrageous.
hostile to you, which isn't. I know.
It isn't. I can't look at my thing, but it's not out. If it's not outwardly hostile towards me, right?
So
I can. It has to be outwardly hostile towards me, and it cannot be trapped. It
Does
is
it
not
Hmm.
trapped because the wall right here is broken in. OOC.
Yeah, it does appear to have like made like a nest here.
Aw, you're
Hmm.
adorable. Son.
does it
A
say you
mama.
can do it on non-domesticated animals?
You choose a
It is.
wild animal.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's your nature proficiency?
I am currently expert.
Expert.
That means it's gonna
Yippee.
take you 10 minutes to tame it if you have a successful DC. So keep the time in mind.
Firefly's like, Libby, you just hears quiet Firefly going, "Oh, it's a mama. You're adorable, little cute little thing." Anyway, Croc made a nest, so I don't recommend going in on the right side either if you decide to say fuck it. I don't want to hurt you. You're too cute. I'm just trying to protect your babies.
I mean, we've already fought one of those cobras before. We can do it again.
That you've seen.
Firefly goes back to the left side. Does it look like the cobra's hostile?
So while
You
Firefly's
don't know.
doing all of that, I assume that like Zeta and Malimbi are doing their thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
probably. Sorry.
Okay, so Malimble and Zadel. Ladle, 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 ladle. How's it going?
Time to destroy.
Alright. Well, Malimby and Zeta at least walk up. I don't know who's coming with us.
I'm hanging
Who else?
back a bit.
Zen follows whichever one Aru does.
Alright, as you guys approach, the guard here, the human-looking guard, turns you all and says, "Halt! What business do you have here?"
Greetings. My name is Malimbi. I'm with the Magambi. We have some news for Asanda, Magistrate Asanda. It's regarding a recent arrest that was made, and some information came to light that you might like to know about.
We'll take your message for Asanda.
Unfortunately, this is information of a nature that is rather sensitive and therefore considered confidential. I'm not at liberty to discuss it with anyone other than Magistrate Asanda.
Unfortunately, Marisanda is not taking guests at this time, and that is of the utmost importance.
I see.
So,
Is
either
there
you leave
any,
your message with us, or you fuck off now.
I see. So there is no any sort of way that we can arrange an appointment of sorts. That perhaps we can be seen to by at least someone of stature similar to Magistrate Asanda. A confident.
We can tell Asanda that you're looking for a meeting.
That would be very much helpful. If it could be added that this is with a bit of haste, unfortunately, due to, again, the nature of this.
Sure.
I assume you do not have, like, no offense, but as a guard, I assume you don't have an inkling of how busy Sanda's schedule is?
Mayor Sanda is extremely busy. As you may have noticed, the manor is worse for wear, and there has been trouble crossing Nantambu for a little while now. The things are a bit of a mess.
Yes, we have been quite busy in trying to help out the community with the flooding and everything. We've been successful in most cases. If at all possible, we could offer our help in dealing with the recent floods and damages that have occurred as well. Should
We
there
don't
be
need
any
help
sort
from the
of
Magambia. Have it covered.
Very well. Should talk to you on that. Well, I do hope to hear back soon. Otherwise, well, should this information not reach Asanda on time, at least it won't be on us.
Uh-huh.
And with that, I look at Zeta as if Zeta.
Can I try
was,
to do this?
You can try.
Okay. So I'm targeting all three of them.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Oh, motherfucker.
No.
Look, yeah, you have hero points. You should have hero points.
Yeah, no. Should I?
Oh, I almost forgot we did start a new session. My bad.
Okay, why not?
I forgot. The start a session, hero points. Yes.
Much better.
30. Force. Attempted intimidation against target's will DC. 3 of them, alright. Well, technically the traits of intimidation. That many. Alright, that's a success. Okay. Alright. Tell me what you say. What do you say these folks?
Okay. Please let me inform you. This matter that we need to talk to Asanda about is a very important matter that risks diplomatic ties between the Magambia and the Tombu, and any hindrance could cause souring of diplomatic ties, which could make the Natambu lose the support of the Magambia. And you do not want to lose the support of the Magambia.
Alright. The giant fucking automaton man flexes a little bit on them. They the human guy that is a little bit closer to you guys takes a step back. And then all 3 of them, they draw their weapons. And they say, "Their Sanda is not taking guests at this time."
If you insist, then we will report to our headmaster, and we will see. You have chosen poorly.
Uh-huh.
Of course I chose poorly.
I wait to see what Zeta does.
What does Zeta do?
Because I'm not entirely convinced Zeta is going to.
He just smashes the ground really hard.
Smash!
Just to add to the intimidation that he did.
Alrighty then.
Really wish I kept like a tooth or anything from that other king cobra we slayed. Really funny to throw that on the ground right now.
What the fuck?
That's a problem with serpent folk. They are a indoctrinated species. You can't reason with people like that, no matter how much you want. Only until they've been removed from their indoctrination can you really start to reason with them. All they want is to resurrect their dead gods and to bring back their empire, subjugating everyone else. So we can
Well,
either
we
fight
bought Firefly time for her scouting.
And
While
can I
suppose
they
so.
focus their attention to us, he can freely move around.
I suppose so, but we've also left Firefly potentially stuck in a web.
Do not worry, we can always run distraction again on her way back.
can I see Firefly from where I am? Could I spot her?
No.
Probably not.
Probably.
So
Unless
what's the
she's come
follow-up
back to the
plan? So what's the follow-up plan? Let's even assuming Firefly returns back with scouting information. We're going to need to go in there.
Is we do.
Hmm.
We'll wait for her to come back with the data that she has gathered. Then we can formulate
Oh,
a
she's been
proper
sending
plan.
messages to Malimbi the entire time, so.
Yeah, so she does have a bit of scouting information for us. She's been sending messages to me. She has been going along the rooftops to get some eyes on. There does appear to be a king cobra inside on the left side, and a giant alligator playing drums or something. She is very enamored by this one. On the right side.
Playing with a drum.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Does she have an alternative entrance for us that seems somewhat safe?
Well, so far she hasn't gotten back to me on that.
Firefly is going to move further back along the right side for now.
In the meantime, we
So I'm
might
assuming I'm just gonna go like this.
potentially we can
So the way
stick around
the
for
the manner is set up here is it's only one story, but the back half is like elevated as if it's like half a story higher than the first half. Similarly, across the whole manor, all windows are closed, drawn, and locked if there are any.
All windows are currently sealed, and I don't think I can really access them.
non-openable windows, it seems. Fortunate.
Firefly is going to make her way back around to the other side and try to make
Same
her
story
way to
as
the
the
left.
right side.
She's basically just running along the roof.
Or
Or not running, but
Also,
being a stealth.
real quick, Copter, I would assume that Malimbi knows if these lizard folk have any sort of senses other than normal sight. Like they
Holy
don't, like
shit!
they have dark. They probably have dark vision.
I'll tell you if they have dark vision or not. Yeah,
Am I
they
allowed
got dark
to-
vision and scent.
Yeah,
Can I
figured as much.
Can I peek in if I'm angled right here to see the second one?
See what you see.
Okay, so scratch that 2 cobras on the left side. And
He said it's more than one thing.
and no openable windows on either side. Damn, it's like this guy is way too cautious about uh Firefly pet playing Payday. Wow. The only accessible area that's not the front door are the places with the cobras and the croc. The croc entrance, I could spend some time on trying to get that croc to not try to attack us. But the right side, there's 2 of them. I'm not risking the left side.
I think she
Other
got the
side.
idea in her head that due to the lack of other entrances, at least openable windows, and the king cobras, that we're going to try and tame the big crocodile.
Okay.
I mean, if she's successful, it would open up a way for us to get inside, I suppose. But
That's a big if.
That's a big if.
Look,
Firefly has some rations.
on the assumption, working on the assumption that she does succeed, we have an entrance. Working on the assumption she doesn't succeed, but does manage to not get eaten by the crocodile, we have to fight the crocodile, these 3 guards, or 2 cobras. I think the guards, because I think the guards are more likely to rush in if we take another entrance to while we're fighting the mayor or whoever inside.
Firefly's like,
manages-
if you fight the guards, I can still figure out a way to get inside via my way.
Yeah, but if we beat the guards, we have a way inside.
I mean,
If you manage to
I-
succeed, with the crocodile, we have a way inside them. Then we can choose to avoid the guards, and we can hope that they don't rush in when we're fighting anything inside. But if you fail, then I think the guards are taking out the guards is our best choice.
Then I really wish I'd brought the scroll of lock, because then I could just lock the gates from the
do
inside.
I'm kind of curious. Do Russians have the ability to? Do Russians have meat in them?
Do your
Or is
rations
it
have
just
meat in them?
bread?
Depends on your rations.
Like,
They're probably
do
dry.
your rations have meat in them?
Do you have jerky as rations, or do you have like dried fruit and nuts?
I'm assuming Firefly's an omnivore, so kind of both.
Then
Not
you
a
have
lot.
jerky. Then
They have
you have
jerky.
jerky.
Firefly's
Whether
going
a
to try to
giant
get that.
croc would be interested in jerky, nice.
Yeah. She's going to try to get its attention and not have it eat her? And try to tame it?
Okay,
Because she
so
could.
are you on the roof for this?
Yes!
Okay.
If
Alright.
the croc freaks out, they could just literally state it's the croc.
I will say,
Firefly-
I will, you know, just for the sake of, you know, you are able to see this creature. This crocodile does have long legs. It's quite tall. It's not
Wow.
flat, but that's about all I'm gonna tell you.
Spinosaurus.
So that's what it looks like.
Firefly is still willing to try.
All right, all right, all right.
A
Because-
horse.
God
Because
damn.
at least if she fails, they can blame it on the being hungry and trying to snap at a bird or something. Because then she still might not lose her stealth as long as they don't spot her.
Mm.
All right, it's time. All right, so Firefly, you get the tension of the croc. I do believe you're gonna need to roll me a nature check to tame animal here. Ready? Is your internet dying? At all the times it could die?
Of all the times it could die.
I quickly whispered to Millie, by the way, I think that we're like on a minor bit of a timer because Sunset might just start fighting people.
Yeah, probably.
Look,
She's not doing anything, but she does look pissed at the building.
It is probably... Look, as long as we have a plan, as long as Zenzen knows we're not just faffing around, she might just cooperate. So, like, if we just tell Zenzen that we're having a look to see if anything happens, if there's anything movement, if they're reporting anything back, really, or maybe if there's any sort of change of guard. What we need right now is information.
look, about the serpent folk thing. My point isn't that I try to not treat them as people. It's just that they are people who are complete zealots and utterly devoted to both their supremacy and their dead god. They don't see us as people, is the reason why we can't talk to them. Just convince them to change their ways.
Mm.
Not until they're... Well, not until they've been taken out of the environment that indoctrinates them. And that is their whole empire, their whole culture, their whole life. Even their biology
And
has been altered to this purpose.
as much as this is not important right now, I'll humor you for a second.
Firefly is still
They are
attempting
not
to
in
tame
their
the croc.
empire right now. They are still
Yeah.
sentient creatures capable of thought and reason.
They are
As much
serving
as they are
their
as
empire.
much,
That's
as much
all
as they are
servant folk.
zealous, as much as they are zealous, serving your empire can mean many different things and requires kinds of behaviors based on the circumstances. They are not in their empire right now. They are in the Natambu, and they need to make sure that their
Malimbi.
cover is not blown.
Malimbi.
It is a very reasonable
They
assumption that
Serpent
they
folk
will
are
make.
always serving their empire. They are always serving their dead god. Any...
Okay.
That's just
Oh, Jetty, are you here?
their case.
Jetty is here.
Yes,
Jetty.
Firefly
Okay.
is still trying
So,
to tame
Yeah.
the
Alright,
croc.
so roll
but you
me
gotta roll
a
for
nature
me.
check. Yeah.
Yes.
Can you roll that for me? Because I can't actually see the dice right now.
Alright, no problem. All right.
If
You
I
should-
critically succeed, I permanently tame this croc. If I succeed, I tame it for a month. I still have 50-50 odds.
Oh.
Let's not.
Oh my god! No fucking way!
Did I crit?
No, you
Did I-
rolled an 18.
No,
No.
but you succeed. No, but you succeed. You draw the
Yes!
attention of the croc. How do you tame this croc?
Hiya, Big Mama. Like, she just is being quiet, but she's like, Hiya, Big Mama. You want some food for your babies? You want some food?
Literally, baby talks the crocodile into just accepting life.
No. Hiya. She's just dropping a little bit. She's just dropping the jerky. I know you probably have babies in that nest.
So
Not
so
gonna
it's
hurt
it's
anybody.
its mouth was like slightly parted as it got like attention of you, and as you drop the jerky, it's like it does the crocodile thing where like lightning fast snaps down on it and just kind of like horks down, swallows it all whole, and then
Hiya, Mama.
it responds, you know, as positively as a crocodile could, and it gets it gets a little closer to you, you know, it
Firefly probably obviously sees it's not gonna snap at her.
its mouth is closed. It's not hissing. It's
Dragons in general.
She carefully slides off the roof and gets like she flies a little bit down just to see if it snaps at her. If it tries, she flies
Oh no,
immediately
you
back up the roof.
misunderstand. This roof is 15 feet up. This thing stands at like 14 feet at the shoulder. it puts its like nose up to like the roof where you're standing.
Hiya. Gentle reach out to see if gentle reach out, touch its nose. Touch
It like you know like kind of takes like a deep breath as you like How to Train Your Dragon, put your palm on the front of its snout. It does like a very like kind of low bellow, just a little grumble, and then it kind of crouches back down into the water.
Firefly's messages Libby tamed it, or at least temporarily, I think.
I
Use my food dough to do it.
Malimby
probably gonna have
immediately
to buy
cut
more.
short. Malimby immediately cut short the argument he's having with Yidin because it doesn't fucking matter anyway. Okay, I think she managed. She seems convinced at least. So
I mean, I literally pet its nose.
So
Oh, time to get eaten by a crocodile then. Let's
I
go.
guess we're going around the right side.
Hey, girl, I'm gonna have some friends come. She messages Malimby, do not go nearby that nest. I do not want you guys eaten. She has a nest. Don't go nearby that nest.
So
Everything will be fine.
Where's the nest?
Firefly peeks in. Where's the nest?
I'm sure you can see it from there on your line of sight. I mean, like, I'm gonna be real.
I mean, I see the crocodile.
No, I can't.
Its nest is in the building.
I'm trying to see exactly where it is so we can avoid it.
All right. As you peek in, you see it definitely prefers the sort of back side of the room where the drums are.
The Firefly flies down. Hey, girl, can you move back to your nest for me, please?
All right.
Me and my friends are just...
Your new gator
Me and my
pal, Crocodilian, crawls back into the back of its nest and then starts like chewing on a drum, kind of like making it make little like weird noises that aren't exactly the noises a drum is supposed to make, because you know you're supposed to beat on a drum, not chew on it and have its like percussion just go.
She looks at... She smiles.
By the
Change it.
ever-shifting, I thought you said it was a crocodile.
It looked like a croc to me. I told you it's a giant croc. I wasn't joking when I said it.
How are
I don't
you
know
all
what
able
that
to
is.
move? The game is paused.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Here, let me
I have
pause and
unpaused.
unpause.
paged, like,
There you go.
10 times, finally.
There you go. There you go. Should update.
Malimby, you want to try and roll recall knowledge on that?
Let me see if I can find out what that thing actually is.
Because I don't know
I
what
mean,
it
it's
is.
my
I
friend
don't
now,
think
so I don't think it matters really.
What kind of
Alright.
friend did you make?
You've made friends with a Gibahali, resembling an enormous long-legged alligator. The Gibahali is larger, stronger, faster, and more cunning than all but the largest of crocodilian kin. Gibahalis will range far from banks of rivers they inhabit to seek prey. With a powerful squat snout, a Gabahalis viciously bites their quarry with their powerful hind legs, allowing them to leap upon fleeing creatures or stride away to safety when threatened. Gabahalis are solitary creatures, splitting their time between the rivers that offer easy meals of fish and aquatic snakes and stalking the edges of the hunting territories of larger prey, meatier prey. Given the option, Gabahalis much prefer warm-blooded food, but a hungry or injured Gibahali remains near a river where it can more easily consume large fish, snakes, or even crocodiles until it's ready to hunt its preferred quarry once again. An adult Gibahali can quickly take down and consume livestock, leaving no sign of its meals but enormous scuffed tracks in the ground, as its jaws are large enough to swallow whole many creatures.
Firefly smiles. Did I do good?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is terrifying. Gavahalis have a basic understanding of humanoid behavior. A Gavahali learns quickly to evade trackers and traps, and can skillfully hunt along the fringes of a settlement for months before its presence becomes known. They usually avoid humanoid prey even when hungry. They know that humanoid communities may hunt them in dogged retaliation for feasting upon a humanoid. Therefore, they
Oh.
prefer to hunt far-ranging livestock like ranch or grazing animals. And if another predator threatens a Gavahali's territory, it might attack a humanoid, leave messy remains strewn about, and then retreat from the area for several weeks. In this time, it hopes the angry humanoids will hunt and kill its rival, leaving the Gavahali an uncontested hunting ground when it returns.
Oh, they smart.
There's a not insignificantly small part of me that is just worried that it's training
Yep.
Firefly by
So
pretending to be tamed.
here's the fun part. If Firefly had failed, this thing would jump onto the roof and fight her.
Yeah.
Oh.
Firefly would've ran.
So in
Firefly
response to
would've
her
ran.
question of did I do good, he gives her a quick kiss on the cheek without even looking at her. His eyes are locked onto that fucking thing, and he just goes,
Mm.
"I'm just glad you're alive."
What did I roll?
You
What
rolled
did
a
I roll?
28, and you needed at least a 27.
Oh.
Woo! I succeeded.
You had to roll 17 or higher to not die.
Yup.
Yep. I had
That is-
6.
That is
I-
not a high chance.
Would have been
is
really
not-
funny though. Would have been really funny though.
Shut up, you
Fuck.
shut up, all four.
Just like you.
Shut up,
the Lippy
racist.
hearing. Just the Lippy hearing Firefly yelling.
I mean, technically
Listen.
speaking, yes, you did has been very racist. by
Listen, you
definition.
didn't write the lore for serpent folk.
Yeah.
That is
Anyway,
That is verbatim what they are. I didn't mince words.
Oh, I know.
Firefly's like,
Still racist.
I'm going to assume I've used up all my ration, so yeah.
Let's
I had-
just hurry along. Let's just get in there. Let's hurry.
Yeah,
in.
so
I
you
want to
got a couple of choices of rooms to go into as your funny little Gavahali friend is happily chewing on a drum, making funny
Hey, can I
noises.
I'll probably go
Can I-
stealth mode now.
Oh my
Can I
god!
ask you a favor, my friend?
It just looks at you like vaguely.
I hope you've enjoyed the small amount of food I gave you, and you might want to move your nest for your own sake, not mine. You're kind of inside.
I don't think
inside
that
of a
understands.
I still have 7 rations, which I'm just gonna leave for it as well.
like like as it's kind of like chewing on the drum and Firefly, as you kind of like communicate to it that it's like this place is like dangerous or something, or it kind of it's the jive of what you're trying to say to it, right? Like it's a very intelligent type of creature, but you know, instead of like heeding your words, it kind of like rears up and like kind of like a what kind of display would we call this? Like a like a display of dominance. Like it's like nah.
I'd win.
Nah, I'd
Okay,
win.
If you think you can handle this place, that's fine by me. I'm just giving the warning.
I mean, it wouldn't have
Mike-
needed its nest here if it didn't think it could survive.
Let's just leave the giant creature to its.
Firefly
Business.
is keeping an eye on it. She's like,
I
let me
don't
know
know.
if the door's
so-
locked.
Sen, get in here.
Anyway, what door?
I'm thinking north because it's more likely to lead
There's two
deeper,
doors.
more quickly. Lead into
Actually,
the,
it's east.
I don't
Shut the
Shut
fuck up.
up.
know.
Listen, they made
compass.
all these maps with north to the left, and I hate it.
I know, it's fucking weird. At least it's consistent, but
Northwest.
it's weird.
It's
Like-
consistent, but I hate it.
Like, I get that
Alright.
not every building can be built with its door to the south, but please.
But can you
Fire-
not just rotate the fucking map?
Yeah,
That doesn't
alright.
alter-
Firefly is keeping an eye on it.
I think there's a reason for that, because when you do print for like print a poster map out for like a physical table, like it has to, you know,
I
follow
guess.
certain rules. So like
Yeah.
if we were to print this map out and play with it, I would turn it sideways at my coffee table, and I'd be like, "Yep, north is up." Well, I guess then there's the debacle of the letters being turned.
And the point is,
It's fine, don't worry about it.
north. I'm thinking the door that Millie and I are standing next to, because I
This
think
is
it leads us
obviously the
deeper into
side
the-
path.
I think it
the-
leads us deeper into the mansion, is why.
In
Let
gamer
me
terms,
know.
the door to the side
Let
that
me
we are at is like
know.
the side path, and then the other one continues the main story.
Also, clarification. I also have a seat for stealth group movement. Quiet
Yay.
allies.
Okay, good. We might need it.
Cool. Quiet allies. Cha-cha.
Cheerio.
Smile.
Okay, so are we ready to open the door?
Buh.
There's hoping it's not locked.
Is this other door? It's not locked.
Well.
Yeah.
So, we grab your description. Up. Musician's chamber.
Orange room.
This room's only entrance is a wide double door leading west. Yes, that's more like leading east into it. Drums, wooden flutes, marimbas, and other musical instruments float in the murky water here. Would you like to search the room?
Yes.
Thank you.
Wow.
All
for
right,
letting us
make me some perception checks.
Thank you
Blind
for letting
check?
us pass, big girl.
Are we running a blind check?
Yeah. Line checks.
Firefly backs away.
I'll detect some magic.
You didn't. You detect magic. Therefore, you use the cheat code.
I mean, yeah.
You find in the murky depths, squeezed under some like turned over music stands, some booties. Some booties of bounding.
Oh, no.
Great item.
These springy
Ooh,
soles
boots
of
abound.
these sturdy leather boots cushion your feet and make each step lighter. These boots give you a +5 item bonus to speed, 5 foot bonus to speed.
Do we
A
want
+2 item,
Firefly to be more speedy?
No.
You have enough speed.
a +2 item bonus to athletics checks to high jump and long jump. And I figured that Aruru would like these a lot. In addition, you can leap
Yeah.
and further. So yeah, I figured Aruru would want these. So
Yeah, I was also gonna say
I'm
Ruru.
picking them up and handing them to Aruru, though I can see an argument for Zeta. But
I
Zeta
go with
already has a
Aruru.
lot. Zeta already has a lot.
It
of
has
room.
monk speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Firefly.
loses 5 feet, but he still has monk speed.
So yeah, you can now even more athletic, and you can jump real good. Jump good.
Hey. Does the room look like it has another door?
No.
It does, actually.
Oh. Okay, well, I
Adjust.
mean, it's a secret door, I
Adjust a
think.
wall. Yes. Let's see. Door. Zeta and Firefly, you do notice a secret passageway at the back wall.
Aruru is so happy that she has 30 feet.
30!
Firefly's messing with something on the wall. Do you see this?
I have seen it. It is a secret passage of sorts. Secret door.
Eh.
Maybe it's a secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret
tunnel.
Secret
Carefully.
tunnel!
She carefully opens it.
You see stairs leading up.
Up.
These stairs go up.
These stairs go up. Like I said
Don't
when I
go down.
described
I
the
will outright
size
say
of the
this,
building,
I
they're
can say
like
this.
Yes, like half story
4
higher.
or 5, like a half story up, like. So.
Like,
You...
the building on the outside looked completely like one, like, Firefly's whispering this. It looked like one floor, but actually I think it's secretly 2. Steps in.
Alright.
Quiet, quiet allies. Quiet allies. Firefly is going to gesture to stay quiet so we can get closer.
Found the secret entrance. And the secret gator companion.
I only have that for 1 month, by the way.
Yeah, for a month. Oh dear, oh no, an entire month.
Well, I mean, if I wanted to keep it as a companion, I could try to tame it again. There's nothing stopping me in the feet, but yeah.
Unless you roll
Firefly is
poorly, and then it gets bored of you.
Yeah.
There's a power dynamic here, and you're not the one in charge.
Exactly. Firefly's more or less just wanting to make sure Big Mama didn't eat her. Can I use the quiet allies to get everybody to move quieter?
Yes. So, the way this works is that whoever has the worst stealth in the party gets to follow the expert on Firefly. And so what is your proficiency in stealth?
I'm
Excellent.
14.
Look
I'm
what we
nine.
have in party
So,
sheet.
the way it works is you will roll untrained proficiency, but you will get your level to the bonus. So whoever has the worst dexterity and stealth rolls with a, if they aren't trained, 7 plus 2 from your thing, and then obviously plus dexterity.
So I have a plus 11 in stealth. I'm trained.
I have
Uh-huh.
plus
Mine
9 in
trained
stealth.
at I got I'm at +3.
Plus 3.
Aruru is probably the worst, as is
Okay.
Zeta.
Rue and Zeta are the worst, so you'll be rolling at a plus 12, and that will be the party's stealth modifier. The d20 plus 12. That will
So,
be the stealth of the party.
the quiet ally skill actually puts them at a plus 15 at that point.
No, it's at plus 12 because you're expert, right? Or does it give you a plus 3 for being expert?
No, I got... No.
Because Quiet Allies is one of those feats where most of it, how it works, is not inside the feat. It's like about
It's plus
follow
2
expert
for
and all that
expert,
stuff.
plus 3 for master, and plus 4 for legendary when you follow the expert.
Yeah. So So it's like Aruru uses her, level, the proficiency, then plus her dex, of course, and then also plus 2 for following Firefly as the expert. So in total, she'll have a plus 12 bonus, and then that is the party's entire stealth bonus.
So someone just rolled a plus 11.
12.
12.
Do I have to roll 2?
Alright, so that was an 11 plus 12, so 23. So, yeah, no, the big advantage of Quiet Allies is you only have
Akira,
one roll. You only risk
we're
it
doing
one
the
time.
group stealth check.
Yeah.
So we're taking the person that has the worst stealth, and they get to add their level, their dex, and the plus 2 from Fireflies to
So,
follow the leader.
the group's bonus
Oh,
to
yes.
stealth right now is plus 23, so...
It's fine. We'll just do it in our head. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
We're
weird
at
that
23.
it didn't add them. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. 23.
Just move up.
But yeah, Firefly is basically just being the leader.
The leader.
And staying as quiet as she can. She gestures, looking back, she gestures right, left, or forward.
No, just pick a side. You're the leader.
The
Okay, then my first.
Should we
My first
check if
instinct-
there's anything missing?
Aruru. Since then, move.
Then my first.
Should we
instinct
close the
is to
door
be-
behind us, like the secret passage?
I mean, if Aruru can get in, then no.
Gary.
Fuck. Fuck. What did I do? Fucked up. Hang on, I
We're
gotta...
all gonna die.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to live with my mistakes because I can see them and you guys can't, and it's fine. It won't affect the game. Alright. So. What would you like to do?
Firefly wants to open the door.
Firefly actually doesn't want to open it initially. She is putting her ear up to it to listen first.
Fair enough.
Alright. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
So I'm probably gonna roll perception. Am I correct? I'll roll it as
Hang
a
on.
blind one.
Hang on, let me consult.
Firefly.
Yeah,
being smart.
yeah. Roll perception. Yeah, roll perception.
I was assuming that because I'm trying to perceive
All right,
something.
all right. You put your ear to the door and you begin to listen. Let's see.
All she needs to know is if somebody's in there or not.
Let's see. What do I have these guys say? You hear the voice of some humanoid, some person. Doesn't sound quite like a serpent's folk's voice. And you hear them just complain like, "How long will you keep me here, chained up in my own home?" Shut up, warm blood.
That's
Pathetic.
Firefly gestures to 1, points to Malimbi, 2, and then does like a snake-like gesture with her hand, and then points into the room.
Thumbs up.
Firefly is about to do a stupid. Oh, she's going to. Can she peek in without alerting them? Is what I'm
It
wondering.
would require a stealth roll, but you can try.
Okay. She's gonna try to peek in to see if her stupid idea is actually gonna work or not.
Woohoo!
Very good.
Alright.
Firefly's on those 18s today.
Alright. Let's just open that door for you, and then you can see. You've got some interesting thing. You see to the left a sort of a thinner type of serpent folk with a tail, very golden hued scales. Two of them kind of like huddle over in the corner there. It looks like they're playing dice or something. And then the big granite scale standing before you is looking over to the left. That's where you heard the voice from, kind of just looking really fucking annoyed and like impatient.
Firefly lets everybody know how many people are in the room now. Since she was able to sneakily open the door without them noticing.
Let's go.
Firefly,
Like as in fight.
Firefly's like, she's going to use Whisper on the Wind to quietly, if she can, whisper to Yadin. I think the mayor is currently in there with them. Are you sure you?
What is he like? Captured or like with them?
Captured.
Then we need to get him. Then we need to fight our way in and get him out.
Then fuck yeah, we're going.
Okay.
How quickly the tide turns. The violence.
She's carefully going to open the door.
Hmm.
Because since I'm using the same stealth, and Firefly is going to initiate combat by blinking updraft.
Blinking updraft. Alright.
Like, they
Good
have a
stuff.
high-ranking official hostage, basically, so, like, yes, we're going
Yeah.
in there.
We are
Excluding
going in
minion
there.
dummy.
We are going in there fighting, and Firefly's like, fuck it, I'm gonna be the first one to make the move.
This has turned from a
Stealth to a
infiltration
fight.
mission to a rescue
Wait.
mission.
Wait, no. Sanda's not in the combat now. That's incorrect. He literally has
I
a
wanna
commoner
have-
stat block.
better.
I want an athletics initiative.
Here, I've been
Athletic.
rolling like fire today, except and now that combat starts, net one.
Oh my god.
That
Hang on,
total.
I have to pee
oh,
before
no,
we
that-
start comment and get locked in.
That was funny. Firefly's first initial reaction is to go, flick it up, draft
Oh,
to the
it
big
happened to
guy.
all of you as well.
Man,
No.
Auto's dice are still not fixed.
I rolled shit myself, but I'm flinging up drafting the
You rolled
five
shit yourself?
hits. I rolled it.
Damn.
I rolled a very low number and I got like a 16. So, yeah, I got a 16. That was 12. I used up all my rolls on
Stenson,
the stealth.
you still need to roll.
Nah, I don't wanna.
just Malimby.
Alright, we locked in and ready to fuck.
We're ready to fuck people up. Yeah,
Alright,
Firefly's
give me
still
your
doing
flinging
that.
up draft.
I just... Let me re-put it in the chat for you.
Yeah, alright. So which one are you flinging? The granite scale or one of the hand guys?
The closest guy. This guy.
Alright.
He's
Yippee!
just trying... Fuck!
That was a 5. That was a 5. Go back.
Whoosh. You rather
Unsuccessfully
unabashedly
fling it.
whip up his loincloth upwards like he's Marilyn Monroe. Oh, how scandalous.
Firefly's like... Well, fuck. This is gonna hurt. Hi!
Time to
Fuck
begin
you!
encounter.
Like, that's all
Time
Firefly
to
says.
begin encounter. And time...
Firefly's like, hi! Fuck you!
Okay, so I guess I'm first on initiative. First action, I'm going to move over here. And then I am going to use my 2 turns. Second one to 2 actions. First one is to intimidate the guy over here. And the third action is going to be intimidating this guy over here.
Okay.
Okay, so
Roll me those
Alright.
intimidations.
This is for.
I wonder, is there a
first
macro
guy.
for it? There is! Oh my god!
Macro.
Yep, yeah. If you go in the little
Macaroni
compendium and you type
cheese.
in intimidate, you'll see demoralize intimidation macro.
Ooh.
That's a 35. Alright, which one was that on?
This guy. Over here.
Top guy? Alright, okay, alright, yeah, he is, that is a critical success. Dude is, very spooky right now.
And then.
Just
Oh,
suddenly,
you shit
whoosh,
yourself.
and then this fucking giant metal man walks in, like, oh!
And then this guy for the other one. Oh.
I just thought of a really fucked up
Oh.
way of using base.
Oh.
Can I
Oh.
suck breath
Spooky.
out of somebody?
No,
You
Damn.
No.
not,
it
not
says
yet.
No.
base kinesis does exactly what it says, and no.
This is the Magambia. Drop your weapons.
Yeah. You know
I'm
what's
sure
funny
Kinesics
though
has
is that
something.
if someone's scuba diving, you would absolutely do it.
I mean, yeah, like then you can like make
Delete
the
their
bubbles
air
disappear.
bladder. It's like, oh,
Okay, and that's my turn.
Hatsugasisius!
Who?
All right. He just
Yo,
said,
bless
"How
you.
does he get in here?"
Is it tight?
Gesundheit.
All right. Let's see. Blah 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 blah.
Fuck did you say?
Fuck, just call my mom.
Okay. Let's see. He will. Ooh. Ooh, he has interesting stuff. Oh my god,
I feel
wow.
like
Too
Firefly
bad he
pulled her
probably isn't
good.
gonna hit anything with that -2. So he is gonna slither on up, and he is gonna slithering attack.
That's interesting horns.
A slithering attack. So he is gonna forceful. Oh, I like that. All right, all right. He's gonna try and tail knock Data. And he misses! Tragedy.
Frightened mattered.
Frightened mattered. And then he's gonna swing with his scimitar.
At
Gets sweep.
Firefly.
No, he gets sweep. He gets sweep. Oh,
He misses.
tragedy. Uh-oh. Frightened mattered, man. Hmm.
Frightened mattered.
Well, he has one action left. What is he gonna do with it?
Wait, he gets 4?
No. It
Oh
was
no, wait. Never
one
mind.
action
Doing
from doing
attack.
the double swing. So
Yeah.
his last action? Oh shit, he's fucked. Alright, I guess he'll
He made a fucking wucky.
then swing at Zeta with the last one. The scimitar.
YOLO.
YOLO! Swing, swing, swing! Oh my god.
Quit the comment.
Pepe hands. Right and mattered.
Critical man!
He fucked up.
He fucked up.
Fucked up.
Alright. This guy. How much speed does he have? He has 25. Alright. Alright, Zeta, I do believe you have a reaction to take as he tries to
Yep.
swim past you. Slithering.
Get fisted. Oh, no, wrong person.
This will hit anyways on this guy too. So,
Okay.
roll
Roll
damage.
damage. Oh.
Bonk! Alright, he completes his movement, and then he will go for a tail strike on Zeta. Bup, bup. That's a
Fucked up.
giga yikes. That's a giga yikes! Hiya! Well,
Wait, I
he's gonna try and intimidate you!
Either you same boat or fucking up.
He fails! Alright, Zen, you're up.
Get him, fuck him up.
Okay, I was gonna haste a Ruru. However, how
However.
grouped are they?
It's fine. I can haste.
They're
Aurora
very
if
grouped.
you- if you
They
want.
are very grouped right now.
Actually, let me just get like a. Let me just get a little sneak. Wait, are they? I only see there's like a guy here and a guy here.
Alright,
It's the
Zeta
guy,
is clearly like trying to deal with being
Yeah.
flanked, if that helps. Like, Zeta is definitely like,
Well, I
Look
could
at both
target
ways.
in there, but I'll hit Zeta.
is it what I think it is?
It's a funny spell.
Oh, Musashi. Remember, the funny cell says you against your foes, specifically.
Oh. Right, it's right. I'm
That's
so
why
used
it's
to
good.
things not just saying enemies.
You have the power of God and anime on your side. Beep, beep.
I
Alright.
don't know where I want to put this. Exactly.
Well, it has to be within your line of sight, so, like, I assume probably on the corner of, like, Zeta Square is probably, like, the best thing for you to pick. Yeah, there you go. There you go, bud. As the light of God floweth forth from Zen Zen, they all fucking explode. Alright.
Do I need to target them, or is it like...
Nope, I roll saves.
Nope. They roll saves. A success, a failure, failure,
Yep, it's only mental.
and a success. Alright, not bad, not bad. That's still
Alright, alright,
all
yep,
of them
that's
take
some
damage.
fat fucking damage. Alright, explode them.
You get 2 with a second 1, 2 that are second 2. And no, wait, no, I'm looking wrong.
No,
So to
only
have
just
damage,
two to
and
second
two
one.
of them get second 1. Yeah. Nice.
Top
nice.
2 guys become...
Ooh, a 1, a 1, a 9, and a 10.
That was extremely average damage. But you know what? Still pretty good. Top 2. Ow! Bottom 2. Ow, but less.
You know what? Value. I feel like
It's
that was
below
value.
average, but yeah.
So I
62
had
damage.
62 damage.
62 damage from a 4th level spell, but it also didn't hurt my ally. You know what? I'll take it.
And it made 2 of them second, which might give us hella value.
Unfortunately, the 2 that are sickened are the ones that are frightened, which doesn't.
It's
Yeah,
a
but the
secret.
frightened will
The
wear
frightened
off.
will go away.
The
Oh,
frightened
they-
made them
okay, but
take more damage. Yeah,
But-
actually, it didn't matter. But, you know, it was close.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah,
no,
if
no,
we-
cancel.
If we don't kill them before the frightened wears off, then we'll go get sickened value. Anyway,
Okay. Well, they're
there's
at
supposed to be
balls
music because I
explode.
don't hear it.
There is music, yes.
There is music, so
I
tragically...
refreshed twice and I still don't have music.
Yeah, that's kind of
That's
what I
being
was saying
Jewish.
before of me having a problem. It's a problem that we all have, except all of you have been lucky and I have not been. So, hooray, you have accepted the curse upon yourself.
Fucked idiot.
Get fucked.
Carrie still has the curse of being last, though.
Alright, anyways, you still have 1 extra remaining.
You're right. I guess I need to tumble through that guy if I want to get in, huh?
Yeah, you'll have to tumble through.
What is that?
It's a acrobatics
tumble
check.
through work?
Acrobatics check versus their reflex.
Acrobatics.
Bro's tits are too
Wait, can I
fat
jump
to
over-
do
can I
a
jump over
cartwheel.
him?
You could,
Tumble through.
I will say this manor is very fancy. The ceilings are 15 feet high, and the doors are 10 feet tall. So, you could theoretically jump over them.
You know what was a funny image? A 7'11" automaton tumbling through someone.
It's more like you barrel through them.
He rolls them over.
You might as well
Like
barrel
cross
over
hit
the
like
guy.
a truck.
Fucking just roadkill.
You fucking like
You become
Mario
a
jump off their
stage
head.
hazard. Yeah, hang on a second. Where? Looking for
Why
the
did my
action.
first instinct go right, and it ended up in us being in a battle?
Do you think there was a choice?
Do I need a normal leap or do I need a high jump?
He is taking up an entire 5-foot square. You need to clear 5-foot vertical. So, a regular leap I don't think ever makes it.
I have quick jump.
Okay, so quick jump. Wait, does that make it one action? Or
Yes. There is quick jump.
use it as a single oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, alright, yeah, you can, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so,
Okay, I need. Oh no, never mind. I only go.
No,
10
high
feet
jump. No, no, no.
horizontally.
You stride, then attempt a DC 30 athletics check to jump. So you do stride.
Oh
as
no,
part
you
of
don't.
this.
No, I don't perform the initial stride if I do
Right.
the one action.
You do. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you're not gonna be able to clear him from this distance. You don't have insane hops. You're not Michael Jordan.
I cannot delete them. Weird. Oh, there he goes. So I'll have to tumble through if I want to get in there and give somebody.
You're a sorcerer. Why the fuck are you getting in there when there's still like?
Because
Oh, I mean-
Zenzin's crazy. Hello?
Zen's fucking crazy.
Now let's just see. I'm probably just gonna fail and like bump titties, and then get knocked on my own ass. Acrobatics.
All right, acrobatics 20. That's a success. So you will be able to travel through his square.
Fail. Absolutely fail. And, oh.
No, you succeeded. 20 is enough.
Oh. Oh, okay. Is he
His
difficult
square
terrain still?
Yeah, he's difficult terrain. On a regular success, he's difficult terrain. You can get through him and one more square wherever you choose, assuming you have 25 feet.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Also, when you do that, it does trigger his reaction. You will get an attack of opportunity upon you. He's gonna bite you. Yeah, bite you.
Sends some bites back.
Yeah. He fails.
Like I was thinking it too.
I was in private mode.
I saw the animation, but yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it said miss. So again.
Yeah. All right, that's Zen's turn. Malimble.
Alright. I'm gonna cast haste on Auditor.
Haste. All right, Aruru, you have the power of God and anime on your side.
Alright. And then, since I have only one action left, with which I don't have a lot to do, I figured I might as well just avoid vulnerability, get that over with. So. Unfortunately. Okay, so.
He doesn't understand the shiny golden
Hold
scales.
on. Ever since combat started, because I will re-roll that, I think, because, well, no, it's fine. I'm fine where I am, because becoming off guard until the beginning of my next turn is not a drawback. Right? But, like, I started combat, initiative, nat 1. My second roll, this one, nat 1.
Yeah.
As soon as combat started, it's just nat 1s. What the fuck?
Nat 1 city. Let's go. All right. Big
Here we go, I
boy.
got music to start.
All right. So.
With the music's called a regular Knoll.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, critical failure by -1.
This is the most intense music for a regular Knoll.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Holy shit. Literally, a net
Guys,
1 is the only way I could have
reach!
failed that. That's
He's got
bullshit.
motherfucking reach! He got a long spear! Oh, baby. He's gonna stab fucking Zeta and get flat-footed on you. Holy shit. Alright. Let's see it. Long spear. Bam! He hit! By 1. Damage. He snakes his spear over the head of the smaller golden scale serpent folk and just rams it into Zeta's side. And as you'll notice when he does this spear is a little bit unusual. It's kind of decorative, and it also has like something that's similar to like a rain stick, a maraca, like on the back of it. And as it rattles against Zeta's body, it's almost like a war drum in a type of way, where it begins to rattle. And he gets to attempt a demoralize check on enemies within 30 feet of him.
Rattling, boys!
So, I think, because this is auditory, Let's say, yeah. So Malimbi's the only person that'll be unaffected by this, since you can all hear him.
Oh, neat.
So he will roll a demoralize on all of you. Up. Demoralize. Intimidation. Woo! Why did Zeta move? Not correct. Alright. So his roll was 27. I think that's a regular success on all of you. I think.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right. Yep. Everyone becomes frightened one, except for Malimbi, who's too far away to quite make out what's happening with that spear. Even Dame. No.
No.
All right. And then he has one more. Oh wait, no. That's all of his actions. That's all of his actions. All right, you didn't. You're up.
I will cast Inspire Courage.
Courage.
Let's
Wait, hang
hope
on.
it's not
Let me double check to make sure it's
Yes.
not fucked, because I did update the system, and it likes to be annoying. Happens. Let me double check. Animation disabled, and aura. Are you also animation disabled? No, you motherfucker! Don't enable it without me knowing. All right, there we go. Now it should be fine.
And then I'm going to cast Cutting Insults by saying, your god lays dead as your empire turned to rubble.
It did it anyway.
It's because he put it in the chat before I turned it off. I know why.
Nah,
'Cause he put it in the
that's-
chat before I turned it off.
your god will remain dead, your empire is rubble. You can either choose to fight for that rubble and see it turn to dust, or change. Oh,
He's
come
mentally
on.
strong. Specifically against an effect
It's a
like this.
success by one.
Plus
Come
2
on.
status to all saves versus mental.
+2 matters.
One stone at a time. If it's rubble, it'll be built into a mighty tower. Or
Well,
blood.
it still takes Cutting Insults by half.
Ow! He doesn't bleed. Right. Yeah, no.
No persistent bleed, but he does take the
Yep.
bleed once.
H.
No, like he takes it as not persistent bleed damage.
Creature takes. No, it takes half mental damage, but no persistent. It
Oh
says
no, yeah,
specifically
you're right.
only
You're
mental.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
What? That's not how the game works. All right,
right.
you have one action. No, you used all your actions.
No, I have no action left.
All right, man with a long stick. Well, this guy was close enough to the door to see who just dropped the holy light of God on them, so he's gonna swing at Zen Zen.
Rattle 'em, boys.
Rattle 'em, boys. You know what's funny? He doesn't need a rattle because the other guy succeeded. All right.
They don't have 15-foot reach.
No. 10-foot reach it's the only like exception in the whole game. It breaks the corners, and for specifically 10-foot reach, it will go out that one extra corner tile.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
ridiculous.
yeah, well, I mean, you guys could also have
Used
reach
to.
weapons and also break
Yeah,
that
I
rule.
know.
So
Yeah, no, I know, but I
Yeah.
just think that's a really weird
for a
ruling.
brief explanation, the reason why is so you can't go, oh, I stride through the corner, haha, and he doesn't get attack of opportunity, which is kind of weird. So it's like the one weirdism that gets like patch fixed by this one change. So he misses horribly, tragically, and then he'll yeah, he doesn't have too many things he can do. He just kind of
Xenopod.
marshal. He just kind of swings. He just kind of swings.
Here, better swing.
Oh my god. Fucking Zen Zen. Jesus Christ.
Man, why is the sorcerer charge again? I don't know. He's a fucking crazy bitch that it won't die.
I will point out you have the lowest AC in the party by a wide margin, and you just got really fucking lucky right now.
Okay. Frightened battered.
Yep, my friend mattered.
Listen, a fucking
Sick
7
and
foot
mattered.
tall, like 8 foot tall Giga Chad hunk of metal went ooga booga, and now he's like, "Ugh."
Alright, Firefly, you're up. Time for your actual turn.
I just want now. Just imagine, can just hear Zeta in the Zeta voice going ooga booga.
Ooga booga.
Booga booga.
Alright, Legend of Jetty's
Metal
movie
Man.
again.
Booga booga. He come
Bogey Man has arrived.
You can poke him.
Anyways. God. You can poke him.
Musashi, why did
Zen
that
turns
just
into an
remind
alligator.
me of Sam in a roller coaster?
Yeah. Jetty, you there? You muted, Jetty? The Legend of Jetty is muted?
Jetty.
Roll. There she is.
Legend of Jetty is muted. Okay. I could do the 2-action thing. I could also just shove him
You could do a lot of things.
15 feet back.
There are multiple ways to do this, yes.
Because I could literally just zippy zap, but flinging updraft seems more worth it in my book. I'm using it on this guy to get him out of the way.
Alright. Bling!
If it succeeds, I am shoving him this way.
Tragedy. Absolutely tragic. He succeeds. That's crazy. He rolled like a fucking
What
what, like
the fuck?
17? He rolled a 17.
Can I
Jesus
reroll
Christ.
that?
No, it's
No,
his
it's
save,
his
not
roll,
yours.
Not yours.
Is safe. Not your roll.
I would give
My
I would
achievement,
give my
not
left nut
yours.
to force enemies to reroll saves with my hero points, but unfortunately that is not how it works. Honestly, you then would probably give their left nut gladly.
In my Saturday campaign, I can sometimes make enemies re-roll their saves.
Sometime.
Using-
Yes,
using
with your
fake hero
special superpowers. Anyways,
Alright,
you
so
have
then
one
let's
extra
go.
remaining on Firefly. What would you like to do with it?
Cry.
What the fuck? My one. Hold up. Am I not allowed to use? What the fuck?
What are you trying
What
to
are
do?
you trying to do? Talk to us.
Use your
Hold
words.
up. I'm getting a weird thing. I don't see my normal elemental blast. I don't have my elemental blast somewhere. Why reason?
Oh,
my
it's because you
sheet.
don't. Your fucking element isn't channeled. That's why. I see. Yeah. That was the problem. You didn't have your element channeled.
Yeah.
Oh,
That was
Firefly
the
would have
problem.
had that channel. Oh well.
Yeah.
I mean, it is channeled now.
Can I
'cause you
hit this
used-
guy with a hammer?
Hammer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hitting him with an air hammer to try to force him back. Not expecting you.
An armor.
I'm not expecting this to succeed.
Armor.
Oh.
Hammer.
Wait, hang on. Wait, is this? Nope. It hits. It hits. Sick and matter. Frightened matter.
One day Jetty will target an enemy while hitting with elemental blast.
All right. Roll damage. I believe you want to use your weapon infusion button as well. You're doing the. All right, that works.
Yeah. I'm using it to forceful to try to get him to back up. Back the fuck!
Not what forceful does.
Hit
That is
him.
not what Forceful does.
What forceful
Damn
does is
it.
if you repeatedly hit the same target, you
sounds
get
like
scaling damage.
Again,
One
can
day
read it.
Jetty will actually read what her abilities do. And
Yeah.
then
I
remember
am
them
reading
because this,
it! That's what it sounds like it should do!
no, that's not what reading
th-
it
I
then,
am
means.
then you're
reading
not
it from
reading
the
it. No.
actual-
Okay. So what you want to do here is
It
when it
doesn't
says
say
the
what
following
each one
traits,
does.
at least like look up on like archive or even inside the compendium in the system, like in the top right corner, you can look up each of those traits and what they do.
Which
Don't
one
just
was the
assume
one that knocked him
this-
back?
There
you
is
can't get
none.
access to it. Normally, if you want a weapon that knocks people back, it'll be one with the shove trait specifically, but you don't
Yeah,
have access to
or-
that from weapon infusion.
or-
Weapon infusion does not
or
let you do
critical
that.
specialization effect.
Yeah, which you also don't have access to.
What is
Kind of
the
annoying.
air kinetic? Last one. There's a special thing for kineticist if you take the junction next time you get access to it. Anyways. Yep. That goes through. You hit him. Good job. Aruru, you're up.
And you're hasted, too.
Hasted.
Gear, yeah.
I'm sorry for being that way, but it sounds like forceful is a way to move people.
It's
Yeah,
not about
but
what it
just because
sounds
you
like.
okay, Jetty, there are things that let you do that in this game. It just is not forceful. That just is the name for the effect that it is. If you want to do something, you have to read what.
Yeah,
thing
yes!
does that.
Crit it! Get his ass!
Okay.
Shit.
Okay. I slow down for 1 second. So you may be small, but in order to share a square with Firefly, you'll need to be prone. However, you can still hit this guy from these adjacent squares if you want to go there instead.
We'll take it.
All right, cool. This guy's getting the
Alright.
clapping. Ah! All right, and now roll your spells damage too. You just eviscerate this man. Oh boy! Yippee!
Dude gone.
To dust it is.
Dude is ripped asunder as Aruru just comes in from the bottom rope.
Not showing anything.
It's a nice kneecap you have there.
All right,
She still has one action.
you still have one more action remaining as you were hasted.
You can move in if you want.
You can move in, you can also recharge your spell strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can just recharge and then
Wait.
be prepared.
Wait, oh my god. I almost forgot. No, he already took it. He already took his reaction. Oh, a fool.
Yep, he already
Yeah, I ate his reaction.
Oh god. See, Zenzen was trying to just throw past Aruru.
Nethys,
Oh my God.
the archive, the website,
Hang on.
or the
Put the
compendium.
link in party chat for you. You can read it there. That is what it does. It does
Thank you,
nothing
go
else.
for it.
And we can move on.
Okay. So, Aruru, what do you do with your final action? Do you just recharge? Do you move? What do? Okay, recharge. All right, cool. Zeta.
You're no longer
Okay.
flanked. Sort of.
So I am going to step over here. If that's I guess it's not possible to step.
Step.
It won't let me go over here.
Where are you trying to go?
Oh, he's trying to go to bottom
Yeah.
left through the corner of the wall.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
Um,
seemed like
yeah.
it.
Okay. No,
Uh,
the wall blocks you. It's a hard
Yeah.
corner. It's at the you cannot step bottom
Like it-
left. You can't do that.
Zeta doesn't have the Inspired Courage buff on him.
Okay. Well, I'll give it to them. This is auditory. You can hear it. You do not need line of sight. Where is it? There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn it.
I was going to move, but
The effect doesn't even look like Inspire Courage. It looks like you're gonna get fucking blasted by Moog.
Got Moog
I'm
buff.
just going to dance up,
Stand up.
and I'm gonna flurry this guy for my second action.
Yeah.
And rolling damage. And for my last action, I'm shielding up.
Hulk. Bro's shielded up. Bro's
Yeah, it's my
invincible.
turn.
Alright. You have become fucking invincible. How tragic for this guy that's trying to wombo combo you right now. Well, he doesn't want to take stand still in the face again. So he's just gonna go for the wombo combo and pray. Let's see, what can we start with? We
Pick
will
a god and pray.
start with the fangies to try and poison you. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, that bitch.
look at that. Oh
Uh-oh.
my god. Alright, well, you're gonna need
look,
to
maybe
make
we
me-
should just stop trying so hard. Like, stop boosting your AC, because every time you do, the game just goes, nah, I have
at
here they crit.
20. It's a 5%, man. Come on.
Maybe we
Succeed.
just stop trying.
Alright. You're good. You're Gucci. Now, for his next two actions. Oh my god.
Stop rolling, please.
It'll be fine.
This is gonna go for damage. This is gonna go for damage. He could do some fancy. Oh my god, he
Roll
hits!
it fucking
No
hit.
fucking
Stop
way!
rolling! Stop rolling! Stop!
Yeah, man, he gets the forceful, right? Yeah. Or wait, hang on. What's the exact terminology on forceful here? Does it have to be the same weapon?
Scimitar is
You attack with it more than once
Yes.
on your turn. The second attack gains. Okay. Okay, you have to be hitting with the weapon to get the forceful. So 14. Then for the YOLO, he's gonna go for damage.
Do
Fuck
not.
it. He's feeling
Do
himself. He's feeling himself.
You rolled a 19!
Oh my god!
It's okay, he missed.
He missed.
So you rolled a 20, an 18, and a 19. One-legged.
Well, like,
One-legged.
give us your dice.
One-legged.
So
Turn
what's
off
normally
the Game
happening
Shark.
here? Normally, what's happening here is anytime Copter hits the start initiative, it loads up the loaded dice macro in favor of the DM.
He stole your dice. Like, you were rolling fine outside of combat.
Roll a Rurus dice.
He's... Okay, when he rolled combat, he, like...
Hang on.
Swapped
Hang on.
places and you weren't
I
looking.
gotta have him channel his true form real quick. He needs to channel
Like,
his true
it's-
form.
It's so we were rolling so fucking good when we were doing RP and shit.
He's channeling his
Motherfucker.
true form. The Giga Chad.
Son of a bitch.
Giga Chad moment.
No, don't...
I'm gonna
Do
make him,
not do that. It'll fuck me up.
make him poop. Make him poop.
Make him shit. All right, let's see. How good's his shit? How good's his bowels?
It's just
How
so
powerful.
fucking weird to me.
No, this is a fake.
His ass
This
is
a
tiny
fraud.
and will be clapped.
He got pellets.
You got rabbit pellets. Fraud. Kill him.
I couldn't remember if I had Giga Chad like saved as a file, but I was like, you know what? No, I got the next best thing.
I do not understand this reference, but I'm happy for
That's
That's,
Shin's previous character in the last campaign. They were a
It
fighter.
was a fighter, and they clapped.
you. I still do not understand this
He
reference,
made my
but I am
book
happy for you.
develop an inferiority complex.
I mean, to be fair, that is what
Oh,
fighters
God.
do. They do make everyone else develop inferiority complexes.
Except
Also,
for the
he has
commander.
IBS.
Although you're not-
Yes.
all right, Zen, your turn.
You also tried to watch Zen Zen's parents fuck. That
Don't
happened.
remind me.
Yeah.
Sometimes you guys just give me too much information.
Yeah, Grandpa
Yes.
Morius had to drag him down from the ceiling.
Yeah, Grandpa Boris came in and is like, yeah, all right, buddy.
He went into a haunted toilet and got zapped in the asshole by
I want you
wolves.
guys to
Oh, you
know
know
that
that did happen.
I want you guys to know that everything I know about your guys' previous campaign is against my will.
Anyway, Zen's turn.
I'd like to point out all the bonuses from Shin's shield and mountain stance made the difference on that last hit not hitting.
Yeah?
You're real proud of
Yeah,
yourself,
just
huh?
the...
Yeah, he's real proud of himself.
Just these
we
three
have
guys
such
left.
bipolar fucking dice. Outside of combat, we're rolling fire. Inside of combat, the enemies are rolling fire.
Listen, I'm gonna be real. Fucking that gator is level 9 and can swallow whole. Firefly was going to die if she failed.
Yeah, but this
She
is what
was
I'm
going
saying.
to fucking die as it jumps
that's what
on
I'm
the
saying.
roof and chases her faster than she
Outside
can
of
fly
combat,
away.
We're rolling fire. I was rolling 18s. They were all critting on their fucking shit. Like the Firefly makes that thing, and then combat starts, and it's just nat ones for us and crit hits for the enemy.
Zanza, take your turn!
It's not like it wasn't coming up and you could have prepared beforehand. I mean, what?
Okay, guys, you're talking. I'm gonna. Dragon Claws. Oh, it did the animation on them. Okay, don't worry about it.
That was funny.
Yeah, you have all of them targeted.
Hang on, let me,
They all die.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess I'll
so-
give the Entelos one the -2 will save with the.
Alright,
Well, I guess
he's
it's
too
maybe-
he's too powerful. He needs to be put down a peg.
This macro just puts it on myself. I can't actually. I have to.
No,
I
I
have
give you
to
Dragon
actually
Claws,
go.
but not. Yeah. It's because you don't have permission
Yeah.
to put things on my tokens and stuff, so.
So I have to go all the way over to my fucking other tab in my sheet just to click and drag that.
Back to Wormblust. Woo! I love the icon for it. It's just.
See, I only need to catch this at 3rd level. Yeah.
Alright. Well. They all get to make saves, and they might all fail horribly. Let's see.
Oh, I forgot to have Dame intimidate the one guy to try to like get him to
do it
have a
too.
will save.
Ooh.
And the one that
Alright.
succeeded is still frightened one, so nice.
Okay, well.
Oh, the
one that
Antelos one is
succeeded.
frightened too.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
He fucked up. He's afeared. Party is scary. Not frightened 3.
No,
Calm down. Calm down, game. I'm making him frightened 2, not adding 2. All right, Zenzen, that was a powerful turn.
And Dame doesn't do anything because it's not gonna change anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Malimbi.
All right, Zeta, how badly do you think you need healing?
I could use.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah, in case
Because then I'm gonna move here.
Just now
anyway.
20.
Regardless, I'm gonna go here.
Nah.
All right, here's the funny. Attack of opportunity with reach.
Yeah, sure, fine.
All right.
It was
Swing,
gonna happen
swing.
anyway. There's no avoiding it.
Damn. Frightened
You
2,
miss.
baby. Oh,
Yeah,
rolled a
didn't
3.
matter.
There you go.
All right. Well, since Zeta says he's fine, might as well exploit vulnerability or at least attempt to. Yep, that works. All right,
Yep.
that's a crit success. Cool.
Yep.
He's actually resistant to poison. Interesting.
Yes. Very
Anyway,
resistant.
personal antithesis.
One day I'll figure out why buffs don't appear on your token for me.
Well, not right now. They're not even appearing on my token for me. So,
Yeah.
anyway, let's see if this one hits. Do
All right, roll your damage.
damage.
So you whack this man in the face. Bonk.
Ugh.
All right,
And it's my turn.
lovely. End of turn. All right. That's for Mr. Longspear over here. All
Alright, back.
right. Okay, is there any kind of limits on rattling spear? They make a they actually do make a no, well, do they? No, they make an intimidation check, and that's like all there is to it. It's not demoralized specifically. I don't think. Let me consult the book just to make sure, because the way it's written into the system is a little funky. Just a little. Granite. Yeah, Granite should find it. Up. Which... Page 86. Okay. Hang on. How do I go to 86? Ah! Serpent vote. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Rattling spear. Effect. Base of the spear, attempting an intimidation check to demoralize all. Nope, it's demoralize. Okay. It is, in fact, a demoralize. It has limits. Hang on. Where's the room we're in right now? As you guys skipped fucking everything. Okay, cool. Yeah, so he's just gonna try and wombo combo Zeta, because he is more cool with doing that than anything else. Yeah. Just sometimes you just gotta swing 3 times. Sometimes you just swing 3 fucking times.
Miss.
On God. Sometimes you just swing 3 fucking times.
Crit miss.
Yeah, fuck
Well.
you.
Yep. Mountain stance mattered.
So I'm afraid of what else we're going to be facing,
It
because
did.
these guys don't exactly are that threatening.
Yes.
I think the thing that was threatening was the thing that could kill us outside.
The level 9 swallow hole jumping gator of death.
And the King Cobras.
But you were rewarded for befriending it. You got bounding boots of bounding.
Alright, Yidin moves in. Awfully courageous.
I still can't get over the fact that this soundtrack is named a regular Knoll.
Can I stand on this guy's corpse?
Yes, we've done that before.
Okay. Then I'm going to target them with Inner Radiance Torrent.
Well, Zeta.
You threw Zeta? Damn.
Wow.
No, not through Zeta. Zeta's over here.
No, he's not.
No,
No, he's not.
No, hang on.
That's where he. Okay, well,
He's
that's
in
where
that
he
tile.
was for me.
This is where he is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm not
Weird.
doing that. Because that's not where Zeta was for me.
Yeah. No problem.
Then,
No problem.
One
Understandable.
sec. Fuck. What do I do?
We should probably try to keep the time in mind for, Shin's sake, for example.
Yeah. I will just target the one in the back, also with cutting insult.
Unfortunately, he lost his other debuff, so he's at full strength.
Yeah, but
Fuck.
that's the whole point of why I'm casting it on him, so that I can maybe debuff him. Cutting insult.
Cut.
Your life is void to a dead god. Fucking come on.
18.
Pathetic.
Fucking.
I mean,
come
18.
on.
He could have rolled an
I guess
11.
it's
He could have
eight
rolled
characters
an 11.
Half of that. And he's shared one.
Yeah, half of that. Undo. Half.
At least he's shared one.
A bleed. Feared 1. Congratulations. That is your turn. Alright, this man gets his reaction back. Yippee. Okay. He does not take insults to this kindly. Now he's gonna swing on you. Gonna stab you, you did. How insulting.
Yep.
You're gonna miss!
Yes. Wow, he missed Yidin?
He missed,
all
you
people.
did. Swing! Damn,
And again,
I
bro.
like how you said I have the least AC by a large margin. I have 1 less AC than you did. What do you?
Well, it's a large margin compared to people that aren't you did.
I
And to be
I'm
honest,
also,
Yudin's
like,
AC is not good, so.
yeah, no, my AC is not good. I just
I-
kind of
I-
accept
Anyways, that was
my
hilarious.
AC.
You know, after the one guy had his Giga Chad moment, you know, the weak guy, the fucking, the actual
The
threats
rest
just
of-
missing everything. All right, Firefly, it's your turn.
Jetty.
Jetty is muted.
The end all tale of Jetty's
Jetty
muted.
is no longer muted. Loggers.
If it decides to let me actually back into the game, come on.
Oh, do I gotta kick out a Phantom, Firefly, or Jetty? in here?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's loading.
Let me. Why are you doing this game?
Okay, how about this? I don't know why Foundry is like so hard for you to like load, but maybe you could like
It's internet
load my
partially.
stream or something, and then I can, you know, like make character do what you want it to.
Roblox eating the bandwidth.
Roblox
I'm not
destroyed a
even on
Bitcoin
Roblox.
miner.
I know. I'm memeing. I'll go.
But yeah. Whew. Got the burps. So, how about this? Wait, while we wait for you to load, we can do Aruru's turn. Is that alright?
That's fine.
Alright,
He's
Aruru,
backing up.
you're up. Scoot on through. The long spear guy will get his AOP against you. Up. Where did your token go?
Didn't they already attempt the app earlier?
No, he got his turn. He got his turn just now, and then missed everything, and now he has his reaction back to do it again. Unless you stop right there. If you stop right there, then he can't do it. But if you move further into the room, he will get to do AOP.
Is it the guy directly in front of me?
The granite scale guy.
This guy.
The granite skill, yeah.
Let's
That was
step the fuck up.
yeah.
All right. Okay. All right.
Fuck
All
him
right.
up.
It's good. Yep.
Still have
You,
two
you,
actions.
you still
Kill
have
him
two
twice.
actions.
Well, no, I
Kill him
didn't
twice.
actually step. That was part of my full movement. I'm taking the
Okay. You take the
Oh.
opportunity. All right. In that case, he'll use it like a fool. What a fool! He needed that.
Yep.
It wouldn't ever matter. Damn, this guy has he hit an attack?
No.
No.
This guy has not hit an attack. Tragedy.
Good thing I have 0 points.
Hero. It's hero time.
Heroes your
Oh
points.
shit. He's about to see what his own blood tastes like.
Tell me how the grass tastes, little man.
Oh god. Oh god. And then also level persistence, electricity damage. You know, I really want them to automate like shocking grasp, like how every other damaging spell has persistent damage integrated into it, but I don't think they ever will because it's from the core rulebook. Whatever. It does good. It does a lot of damage. He's being zapped in the ass. Good job.
I would literally have to hit a 20 to hit him the third time.
Yep.
I-
Well, you...
or
Oh
it's-
yeah, you do have one action remaining. For sure.
Just hit Emtalos.
Hit Entelos.
Just hit up, just swing. Fuck it.
Just
Dude's
swing.
frightened too,
Fuck it.
yeah, you know, like, it's shit.
I did that or recharge. I did that or recharge.
Recharge or swing?
How much
No.
map do you get from Spell Strike?
It's
Two. Yeah, it's
so
two
I'd be
swings
on-
versus.
I'd be minus 10. Yeah, I'm just.
It's in time to beat up your old character.
Let's
Alright, so Firefly,
time to
Jetty,
move on.
did you get Foundry to load in, or are you still having troubles?
Still having troubles.
Alright.
Reload the entire.
Alright. What would you like for Firefly to do?
I was hoping to angle myself in a way to hit both that guy and the stone scale guy, but no.
Eh, Yeah, I don't think there's an angle for that. There's just too many people in the room unless you want to hit your own allies too. So. You can do the good old tried and true 2-action blast. Just walk up to the one guy in the corner. It's up to you. Jetty.
Jerry's not allowed to play with us anymore.
Jetty.
Jetty is here, I think.
Yes.
Like her I mean, her
You
like
know,
the thing is lighting up, so I don't know if she tried to
Yeah.
talk.
No,
and it's
so, all right, Jetty. What would you like to have happen? You can, we can get you in there and just do 2-action blasts. Just hit him. What's your call here? I don't want to exclude you or anything like that.
I'm annoyed that I'm having so much issue.
I know. It's a struggle. I don't know what to do about it. It's just, I don't know. Your internet's just kind of sucks and it feels bad.
I'm wanting it. I'm trying to reload the thing so I can actually reload the entire session so I'm not lagging so badly.
Hmm. All right. Well, I don't want to be sitting here all day, kind of waiting for your foundry to try and like hopefully load. I'm gonna need you to like make a decision
I'm
on
going
like.
to just load up your stream.
Okay.
I'm just gonna load up your stream.
Hmm.
I can't see what I'm doing. That's my part of my issues. I can't
I
see
understand.
what I'm doing. So I'm like I'm wanting to get in there and hit multiple enemies with something.
So right now,
I hate my internet right now.
yeah, right now I don't think
There's too many people
multi
in there,
hit's
and I
gonna be.
can't see, so I can't see an angle.
Well, actually I do see an
If it
angle.
work, if it will work.
If you get all the way in there,
Okay.
you can do a sort of diagonal between these two guys. So that's an option. Would you like to do that?
Stone skills.
Hmm. Sound
I
good?
don't think I can actually do that because I need to be in
You
a
can.
straight line. I can't
Yeah, yeah.
angle.
Yeah, this is
lightning
no, this
dash.
is a straight line. This is a straight diagonal line. You can shoot a diagonal line like that. That is perfectly acceptable. Oh,
Yeah,
As-
but don't I have to be in the corner in the upper
No.
No.
right
no,
of
no,
it?
you don't. You don't have to be.
before?
It just has to come from your spot. That's it. And that comes from
Yeah,
your
from
spot.
the bottom right corner. There you go.
Fuck is it? Where is the boomerang? Where is boomerang? Aerial boomerang. There it is. Huzzah! I'm gonna roll damage first while I tab back over into my GM screen.
Basically, Firefly's just gonna try to lightning dash both of them.
Oh, lightning dash. Oh, my bad, my bad. Lightning dash. Then fair enough. All right. So lightning dash. Lightning.
That's what I was
dash.
having issues with. That I needed to see so I could angle
Hmm.
it correct. Because I can move. I can move diagonally. I can move around this guy and get the correct thing. So I would hit the wall to stop myself.
Alrighty then. You lightning dash through the two of them. Zap zap. Fuck them up. One of them fails, one of them succeeds, so they will both take some damage. They will take 3d12 into pretty good roll. All right. Which fail? That bottom guy takes full damage, and then the top guy takes half C. There we go. Excellent. Loads of damage.
Oh, did I seriously already get?
Alright. And as this is a overflow ability, I do believe. Yep,
Yes,
this is an
the
overflow
aura does
ability,
dis-
so your kinetic aura dissipates in the process. So next up, Zeta, take your turn.
For now,
Oh.
at least.
Righty then. So, okay. I'm gonna beat myself up.
Whoop your
Oh, don't beat
ass.
yourself up about it, man. It's okay.
With a flurry.
Oh, had that been one higher, that would have been a crit.
Yeah.
Bonk, bonk.
Damage.
Bonk.
Bonk.
And then I'm gonna YOLO it with a 2-action 1-inch punch.
YOLO. Alright.
Oh wait. I clicked the wrong one, but
Oh, oh,
it's a,
Yeah.
it's a hit though.
It's at minus.
No,
it's
no.
like at -8.
yeah, it's supposed to be -8.
So that's a
Oh.
6.
That's a miss.
What, so
Yes,
that's a,
that's
yeah,
good.
that's a pretty low number at the end there. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
All right.
My last action, I'm going to. Oh wait, that's the 2 action.
That-
Yeah, two action
Yeah, that one.
All right. All right. It's time for him to fight back.
Yeah.
Banana! All right, he's gonna go for the tail strike. He's feeling him. Oh wait, no, even better. He can do
I think both
slithering
Doctor and
attack.
Zed can next turn. So
Yeah,
wait,
he's
what?
going before
Yeah.
me.
Oh no, I accidentally.
an-
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that guy, yeah.
He
Yeah,
accidentally
yeah.
double clicked, I guess. Yeah. That yeah. So he's gonna do his slithering attack.
slithering.
Yeah.
This frightened should be one higher, I guess, because it did like take one away
Well.
after the double click.
Oh right. Yeah. You're right. Increase the value.
Yeah.
Hog.
Okay. So. You'll get to swing twice. Alright. You will, one Fang Strike. Doesn't matter what order it does it in. Neat. So he's gonna swing a ding ding with his tail on Zeta. Ah, tragedy.
Ooh.
And he's
Right.
gonna do
Right
his.
mattered.
Right, it mattered.
Right mattered. Then he's
Zen's
gonna do
so
his
scary.
sweep trait scimitar on Aruru. Shwing! Actually hits.
Yeah.
Demoglio,
Oh,
minimum damage.
min damage.
Min damage on Aruru from the scimitar. Then, what else does that do? Okay, and then he has 2 actions remaining. And now he's got a fuckload of map. Gonna... he's gonna come back with his sweepies. His sweepies on, Zeta. Miss horribly.
Critical miss.
Swing again. Damn. Tragedy. The only thing that happened there was Aru took 9 damage. Bro's whole turn. Alright, Zenzen, you're up.
I saw that shit.
Get Emtelos. Do it. Get over your inferiority complex.
I mean, I was sorry, but you know.
Do it for your mom.
This guy's gonna out me.
Oh yeah. Yep. He sure is. He's gonna
Do
channel
it.
all the power of Emtelos at once.
I
Ah!
thought the other. No,
Oh no,
that
he uses
guy's
reaction.
helping me.
No, the other guy already uses reaction.
Now there's another guy down here.
No, the
Oh,
other
yeah,
guy.
oh wait, no, he can't because unless you're doing like a spell right here. He entering. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, he has reach. Oh wow. No,
That
no.
reach.
you get a lot of AOPs right about now. You get many.
Zen
She's gonna
does not care.
bite you.
Nope.
Fails to
nope,
bite
he
you.
misses.
All right, and now the other guy, he's gonna poke you.
Ow.
Get poked.
Frightened matter.
Ooh,
Frightened
frightened mattered. Bro.
I want to say that this is our hit.
Swing.
I would have hit comrade.
Our hit
Oh,
combat.
God. He stabs Zen. She gets poked. The balloons pop.
No.
Zen doesn't care.
I forgot. Oh, I didn't. I didn't do the thing I wanted. I forgot to runic body before the fight. That's right. Because I forgot because the daily prep thing is broken and still won't give me my staff.
It's really weird because it said in the thing in the
I
chat log
forgot.
that
I would have
prepped your
pre-buffed
staff.
before we opened the door.
All right, you know what? You did have the chance to like know what was going to happen, so sure, I'll allow it.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Like, because I always like look at my spell list every time we're about to go into combat, and I didn't see it, so I didn't think about it.
I wonder if your funny meme list is negatively affecting it in any way.
I don't know how it would. It's part of a different spell list.
Where yeah.
And it wasn't. It was there before. My funny meme list is part of my main list. But anyway, where's runic body? Runic body spell. Drag spell effecto. Spell effect. Hang on. Okay. Anyway.
El effecto.
Dude, which is stronger, Claw? My Entity Strike or my Kuroju Claw?
I'm pretty sure your Dragon Claw spell is
Dragon Claw, yeah,
better
Dragon
at
Claw
this
stronger,
point,
yeah.
right?
Nah.
He hits. The hit. The hit. Oh fuck! It's almost like max damage.
16. Do it again. You have one more action.
Kuroju Claw would be at a -4 instead of -5, but the damage is you know what? I'll just nat 20.
It's that 20.
That's
Close.
close.
You can
enough.
still hit with nat 16. Fuck him up.
Damage.
Oh my god, same damage. Dead. Slash to smithereens.
Rip Lizard Boy.
Rip
Rip.
Lizard boy.
Lizard boy.
I don't remember if Emtelos ever went down. In our
Oh, he
session.
went down multiple times.
Uh,
in the campaign.
He went down a couple times.
He has gone down. Especially versus the Rajang, I believe.
Oh yeah.
You made him fucking fight Rajang.
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
I mean, we were fighting Rajang.
Yep,
We-
since
Our
the skill one.
Rajang, comrade.
Alright. I believe that's Zen's turn, right?
Yep,
You'll move
Mabim-
to
Mabim.
next.
In the Malimbi.
There's just a stone skill
Alright.
you can easily punch.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm already in range. You know what
Bonk.
that means?
11.
Alright, so that's
that's
first
gonna get him.
damage. He's
Bonk.
already
Yeah,
exploited.
that's probably he's
so-
gonna get him.
Yep.
With exploit,
He-
that's probably enough.
Ooh!
Oh.
He's swole. Actually, wait. Actually, hang on. I forgot about his reaction. Wait, no. No, he doesn't have a reaction. Oh my god.
He has
Oh my god, he has no reaction. He has no way to react to this. No.
But anyway, get crit.
That man is dead.
Which reminds me, I should also make sure I know the other guy is reaction used. He's dead. Bro fucking
It's-
evaporates.
I'm dead.
And then with my last action, might as well heal Zeta a bit. Well, I mean, or should I? Or should I
You might as
save?
well.
Should I save the battle medicine for when we really need it? Like I can patch him up after this battle as well.
That's true.
Yeah, save it later.
You
I
can
don't
move so
know.
that you can provide flanking.
Yeah, that's probably better. Let's see.
I already ate his A up, so you don't have to
I know
worry.
who goes
Yeah,
next.
there's
I'll
no
take
way out.
Can I take the long route? Yeah, I can go here and just make it easy for Adelie to flank. Or you didn't.
I'm
You did
promising you,
melee.
I'm not going there to walk up into melee.
Bro is not
It
Zen
is
Zen.
not a Zen Zen.
Alright, anyway.
No one
that's
expects the
fine.
sorcerer rush.
I'm
Alright.
I'm going to have life be very easy.
No one expects the Sorcerer Rush.
Yep.
Also, Shin, are you
Alright.
good to keep going looking at the time?
Bros, this will be the
I'll
end, this,
manage.
the end of this combat. Alright, bro's gonna try and take a bite out of Zen Zen. Holy shit. For his god! To the death!
Roll the damage.
The damage.
Roll the
No!
The
Boy.
damage, boy.
His damage roll was
Oh my
almost as high as
God.
his attack roll.
I wonder what happens if sensing goes
Oh.
down.
Also,
I don't think I'm playing that.
save against poison.
Oh no. Firefly's the one with the better poison. Oh, that's
I'm
no.
fine.
Succeed.
You succeed. Alright,
Yes!
you do not get poison. Alright.
Health stored in the tits.
Bite has been taken. You know, since you're adjacent, it's actually just better for him to, like, just rip and tear till it is done.
Firefly.
He has one more
Firefly is
shot.
just- yeah.
I mean, he did a lot of fucking damage.
They were in fact not like.
He went
those
for the
things.
throat. Unfortunately, the throat's a tiny
Crucial.
target.
He
Alright.
did over half of my health in one hit. I have
You
64
didn't.
max HP. He did 34 damage.
I
in one
assume you're
hit.
gonna yeet a cantrip at this man?
I'm going to inspire courage.
Yay!
Just
Yippee!
And cast needle darts, which I have not cast in a while.
Needle dart!
dork.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Ah,
Crits.
courageous anthem mattered!
Of course. Crits.
Shoots under Zeta's arm. And hits this guy from like 20 feet away. Ugh.
And that times 2.
That times 2. Oh boy.
So he takes
Double.
double.
And he takes bleed damage, right?
Starts,
No.
yes.
Can I swap
Oh, wait,
back
yeah.
to
One
yes.
persistent bleed damage.
No, level the bleed
One,
damage.
one per
Level
level.
percent-
So for...
Ah.
Does that also devil? Does that also
Oh, yeah,
double?
yeah, yeah,
on the
yeah,
crit?
it does.
You channel
Yeah,
the
just-
elements.
No, it happens on a crate, so it doesn't happen on normal success. It doesn't double.
Nah, okay.
Slamming
gets
some
four.
needles into his side,
Yeah.
puncturing his liver. He's bleeding, reeling from that attack. Alright. Aruru.
Fuck him up. Finish him.
Aruru, is it time to kill?
Finish him. If you move to below, yeah, let's go.
Alright, he'll
Fuck
take
him
it.
up.
He'll take his attack of opportunity. This man will, in fact, fight to the death.
No.
Wow, it's an
Hits.
exact hit.
An
I want
exact
to
hit.
take it for.
12.
Wait,
Oh,
I don't know.
Wait. No, wait. Hey, listen. Yeah, he AOPs when she reaches my square. She has partial cover. Come on.
shut up.
She's walking between my legs.
You're a
You know
legal
what?
dwarf. You are not that covering.
Aru is
Oh,
that much
The
smaller.
off guard mattered.
Oh
Off guard
my
mattered.
God.
Courageous anthem mattered.
Off guard
Our
mattered.
hit
Courageous.
combat.
Clap! This guy is gonna be ripped and teared until it is done. Oh! Oh!
How much bleed damage does that man have on?
5, because it doesn't stack.
It doesn't stack.
How
It
much
just
health
overlaps.
does he have?
He has 10 health.
Ah, okay.
You know
well
what that means? Aurora's second attack could kill. Oh, it doesn't. Tragic. Unfortunate.
No, she's
well.
Oh!
pointing.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
Kill, kill,
Alright, kill.
kill, kill. There we go.
Let's see it on the board!
Kill.
he's dead.
He's dead! As your pick plunges deep into his bowels, and he's run through, unable to hold his spear. And he clutches onto your weapon, feigning what little strength he has left. He says, Slavis will succeed where we failed. And just fucking lump of dead meat flops onto Malembi as Aru's force pushed him back.
Ew.
Ugh.
Alright,
Wait, did you fucking? No, he killed a fucking old character.
It's not. It was
No, it's not
It's
M's
not
loss.
actually-
It's just
it's
he
not
rolled so
actually
fire at the beginning. I was like, no, I need to show his true form. he was just doing so well. I was like, no, I need to make him the Giga Chad he deserves to be.
alright, Zenz and Zeta, I'm gonna take care of those wounds really quick. If someone could just get a quick look if this alerted anyone. If there's anyone coming, just have a listen out.
I'll
I'll
go
do
have a
that.
listen.
I'll do that.
Okay, then you do it.
Shuts the door.
I'll go. Like I guess I'll untangle the mare's bindings.
All right. Okay. So as you approach Mr. Sanda here,
What happened?
as you get close to him, he kind of like recoils back into the corner. He's like, "Is this another one of your sick games? I won't fall for it."
Wait, if I do assurance with
I-
medicine now,
Don't play games, and I assume that you've been tortured, so don't worry. I won't take this personally.
yeah, I can
I'll
just guarantee
continue
the expert
unbinding.
right now.
I'll continue unbinding this.
No, he literally resists you.
I was
He
gonna
does
say
not. It does not allow you, and like pushes away.
Look, I'll just keep trying. Look, we're from the Magambya. We're here to investigate
Chance
what the hell's
for it.
going on, and well, Serpent
That
Folk is
one's
a pretty
for-
good indication of what's
Sorry.
happening.
All right.
Can
I'm
I
gonna need you
detect magic on him?
do you detect nothing?
Since I'm here
Um,
24.
So
Yeah, he doesn't have any magic on him. Can I? Well, I guess I also need
you're
to
gonna
roll this.
you're gonna need to roll like a diplomacy check to try and kind of like talk him down, like calm
Well, I
him.
need to roll that anyway to see how much he likes me.
Shut the fuck up.
Uh,
At this point in time, he assumes hostility. He literally assumes you are a hostile creature and is hostile towards
I'll
you.
reroll that.
You cannot glad hand him in this situation.
Fucking hell.
All right. Fortunately,
It's-
though, he
it's
is not very strong and he needs help desperately. So you being a master in performance and polymath and letting you use that for diplomacy is good enough to like talk him down over a course of several minutes. So all right. Yeah, the Sanda eventually kind of like calms down and like reassesses the situation. Like, this is it then. The Magami has come to help finally. Okay.
Yes. I assume I'm gonna go out on a limb. I assume that you have been tortured, and the way that you react kind of makes me think that perhaps one of these serpent folk has been using either disguises or illusions to torture you as well, giving you false hope of relief.
Yeah.
I
Only
can
to
hear
torture you
you
more.
salivating at the potential of session.
Slathis, their leader. They've been masquerading as me, and well, they do whatever silly, illusory whims they want to me.
Mm.
You didn't.
Yeah, and
I called it.
look, this was a fucking team effort. We all knew this was a likely option. But
I'm
yes,
the
you
one
did
that
call
said
it.
it out loud.
No, we must do something. That crafty serpent Slathis has been studying my every move, asking me questions every day. Even when I refuse to answer, I mean him, examining my mannerisms. Thought I was going to lose my mind answering questions from myself about myself all day long. I can hear him outside my chambers saying obscene things in my voice. I heard him give the orders to assassinate citizens of Natambo.
Don't worry, we have prevented that.
Once.
Good.
Shut up, Malimbi. I'm trying to make him feel better.
He told me once. He told me once. He came here looking for something. Now that he sees the riches of our fine city, he intends to stay and corrupt the city within its leadership. If we don't stop Slathis now, he'll place all of Natambu in the coiled grip of a malevolent organization.
Well,
We'll stop him.
Zeta, is that good enough for you?
I can give some soothes out as well.
I have some potions with me. Let me just drink one right now.
No, I was more or less talking about the whole. Is that good enough reason for you to go in with this guns blazing and tear this whole mansion upside down, basically?
As long as we are careful about it, we do not want another incident like the one with frog legs.
Well, we are all in agreement on that.
All right. Now,
Mr. Mayor, how much do you know about the forces inside your mansion?
I don't have that much information right now. I can definitely tell you that Slathis, he's getting confused about where he ends and I begin. The other serpent folk cast their false identities like a snake shedding a skin. Slathis, different. He lingers in his fake identity for hours and hours. That is something I think you can use against him. When you encounter him, use him. You might defeat him more easily.
I had a premonition about that. If we can essentially gaslight him into believing he's you, he'll likely fight significantly worse.
Well then, what should I do?
Well, we can try and get you out right now, but you know, it will be dangerous and you would have to go through the city to get to the Magambia, and we don't know how many forces Slathis has, you're just out and about.
Hide.
You can hide here if you want.
probably first.
We can also get you to hide outside.
These get the bodies of these tyrants out of here.
Of course.
We have a friend that's very hungry. We might. I'm just saying. But, Zeta, you might not like that.
I will allow it just this once.
Right?
All right, time to feed our new big friend.
All right, well. Oh, no, delicioso.
Wait, loot! The loot!
Loot.
Come back!
Get the loot. All right. Fucking,
Bring-
what do they have for
I already
loot?
checked.
They did
Like,
not
Alright.
have a lot on them.
The shitty guys had scimitars, LMAO, and then the big guys had javelins
Javelins
and
and-
long spears. That is it. Yeah. So unless you want some javelins, which
Listen,
they're useful.
it's fucking money.
It is. insignificant sum of money, but yeah, I mean, if you really, really
Yeah.
want it, do you really
Listen,
need to fill
I
your
made
pockets
a
with
fortune
junk?
back in vanilla World of Warcraft, picking up all the garbage loot everyone thought was insignificant, but over the course of dozens and dozens of runs, and was able to twink my own account.
You were the
by
epic
myself.
gold trader before there was epic gold traders.
Yeah, it's actual vanilla World of Warcraft. Playing the auction house, selling all the garbage loot everyone else ignored. Made a fortune.
So, yeah.
Actually, wait, do we have a bag of holding? I forgot. I don't think we do. Do we?
So
We
I
do.
feel like this is a good stopping point, probably.
Yep,
Yeah,
this is a great stopping point. All right, good job.
This is the stoppingest point.
You guys tamed a fucking apex predator, and then also rescued Marisanda. Congratulations, you did real good. I hope you all had a good time. And
I
now,
hope Jetty's internet works better next week.
yeah, I hope Jetty's internet doesn't poop out on us again, because it really sucks when it
No, I'm
does.
here.
Yeah, no, you're
I'm
here. You're here
sorry.
right now, but like your connection to Foundry, like it is like taking forever to load and stuff like that, which really sucks that
No,
that
I'm
happens.
loaded.
Oh, you're loaded now? I mean, yeah,
loaded.
it still took a long time either way, and we had to, skip around.
Cool.
So, with that, we're gonna throw out a raid, and let's do something different. Let's hit up a VTuber that I do think is kind of cool. Daisy. She's playing Destiny 2. So, get her.
Anyway, I
Get
hope
her.
you guys
I'm
have
probably
a
also
good
gonna
night.
watch myself as well.
Sorry.
I'm gonna pass out. Good night, guys.
All right, see you, Shin.
Uh,
Y'all have a good night. And y'all show Daisy some love.
I
See ya.
need a food and toilet break.